Now then, ladies and gents, welcome to the Have a Word podcast. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Before we start, I'd like to tell you about my new stand-up special. Dan Nightingale's special is on the Have a Word YouTube page. Go and watch it now. Like, subscribe, share it, tell a friend, enjoy. I think it's some of the best stand-up I've ever done. I hope you like it.
I do not have a new special yet because I am still on tour and we kick off again this week, going all over the country. There's 33 dates, including some big ones that we're going back to for the second time, like Leeds, and places we haven't been yet, like Blackpool and Cardiff. We've still got 3 dates in Liverpool to do. I'm going all over the place. adamrowe.co.uk/tour. All the dates are there. 33 still to come. They're starting to sell out, and I'm dead excited to get back on the road because I've been bored for a month since the last one.
It's an incredible show. Go and see it. I'm going to do some comparing this year. 2024 is me going to be hosting and comparing. Come and see me doing Dan Nightingale and Fiends, and also the Comedians Club Chester. All of these dates, there's about 40 of them through 2024, are available at dannightingale.com.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. If you're not a patron already, you've got to go and sign up. £3 a month as a starter. You can go to 5 or 10. The more you pay, the more you get. But even if you start at just £3 a month, you get every extra bit of content we do. You get early access to these episodes. You get an extra episode every single week. And you get a patron exclusive bonus special every single month, including everything we've ever done in the past. Access to the entire back catalogue. Which includes...
Oh, we've got lock-ins, we've got ghost hunts, we've got a restaurant special, we've been to Nashville, we've had a race day. I'm trying to remember some of the more random ones.
Amsterdam. It's the best stuff we ever create. It's us on location and it never gets better than it. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. We're one of the biggest on the planet and the biggest in the UK for a very simple reason. We're the best at this. So go and check out what you haven't checked out yet. And if you're already there, you know just how good it is. Enjoy the episode. We've just finished recording it. It's a belter.
Wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Started me morning quite well today. How have you started yours?
I mean, you did, but you've forgotten you don't live in town anymore, haven't you? I feel like that's happened.
No.
Well, you rolled in a little, do you know what I mean?
I'd have only been 15 minutes late if my car wasn't frozen.
Yeah.
Range Rovers are famous for not being able to take the weather conditions.
My car was frozen as well. No, I'm not a time spanner. No, I am a bit of a time spanner. Not as much as you.
Adam, you look great. Right now, you look like a colour coordinated lumberjack.
That's what I was going for. I was.
If you shot a vole wearing that, you'd be like, oh yeah, that vole deserved it.
Crack shot.
Shouldn't.
Crack shot.
Anyway, welcome in. You having a nice morning?
Yeah, I've got a bolognese in my slow cooker, if you know what I mean.
Someone's coming your ass.
No, he needs a big poo.
No, he's making
he
food.
needs a big poo.
Sorry. I thought it was
Can we start together? I need a poo. Yeah. Well, I've moved house.
I know.
Halfway. I've still got the access to my old flat till the 10th of Feb, so I'm still keeping half my clothes in there for now because I haven't got room for them all in my new place.
Now, I know I take the piss and it's kind of my job. You've definitely put in the notice on the old place, haven't you? Because I think you could be halfway for quite a while, couldn't you? Like if tour's starting again, second half of the tour, and then you've got big plans for this year. You could have 2 flats for a while and a house.
Adam, what happens on the 10th of February? Do the space where you got now get bigger?
What do you mean?
Because you're saying you're halfway. But there's the room.
So, I'll go back to the start. Okay.
Go on. Say where you were going.
Very good place to start.
So we did the Patreon recording here on Monday. Went to mine and I filled my car. I was like, I'll just take as much stuff as I can. So I got about 2/3 of my clothes into my car, and then my Range Rover was full. Like you couldn't get anything else in the Range Rover apart from 2/3 of my clothes.
And this is your wardrobe that has been. You had to clear out like a month and a half ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, moved it all there on Monday, and to be honest with you, the room just looked like an absolute bomb site Monday night when I stayed there. Didn't sleep very well. And then yesterday, I went to therapy, and she gave me some really good advice. She fucking knows what she's on about, this woman, right? And
Stop shoving bolognese in your ass. She's on it.
So yesterday, started sort of sorting stuff out. So, like, the flat I've been living in, I've been in a very privileged flat for a couple of years because basically I went through a breakup a few years ago and had a mental breakdown and thought I deserved a 3-bedroom flat on the docks. And I've stayed there for 2 years and 48 grand in rent later, here we are. And that's just such a ridiculous waste of money.
Suited
nice
you at the
flat,
time.
though. Yeah.
It was a great flat, but I just didn't need that much space. But because I had that much space, I filled it with, like, every wardrobe in every room. Like, they were all big wardrobes with, like, and really high. So there was, like, 2 rails in each one. So I essentially had, like, 6 wardrobes worth of clothes because there's 2 rails in each one. And I've moved to a flat where it's furnished, but in the flat you get one, like, just a double door wardrobe, like, sort of maybe like that wide. There's a spare room. We've moved in, the 3 of us have moved into a 4-bedroom flat. Neither of the lads have got an abundance of clothes, so I was like, can I just drag the wardrobe from the spare room into mine? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, that'll do. 2 of them will do.
It
won't, no.
No.
So I'm gonna.
Your t-shirts won't even fit in them, will they?
Well, I'm gonna fold my t-shirts.
Doesn't work though. I hate that because I always fold them and you can't see them in the pulling them out.
Makes
No,
more of a
yeah.
mess getting them out.
It depends how you fold them, because I've folded my jeans as well, and got a really good system with them already. And he's put it in place last night, and I'm not even wearing any today. But I'm telling you right now.
You couldn't bother getting them out, could you?
Yeah, I need a bit more storage for my clothes. But what I did last night, I went through my clothes and I was like, right, can I see myself wearing this week?
Week? Is that
Right.
the time frame?
Who's the Asian woman?
What?
No, that was my
Kondo.
voice.
Marie Kondo.
No, I can hear an Asian woman.
I got my clothes out and I just asked myself, who's that Asian woman? And I was like, do you know what? She shouldn't be in that wardrobe. That's what's taking up all the room. Her and her family. You know, I went for fucking salt and pepper chicken. I've abducted a Chinese family.
What's her name? Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo.
Yeah,
Marie Kondo. Marie Kondo. There you go. It is a
Who?
woman. Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo? Who the fuck is Marie Kondo?
So she has like 1 pair of undies and 1 ass, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, that smelly bitch.
What?
What? That mad Chinese one. Is she-
Going to
is-
a
is she-
wedding or we're going to put the bins out.
I know
We've
who
only got
she
one
is.
hat.
Yeah.
She takes all the shit to a warehouse. No?
She lives.
maybe.
She's a minimalist,
Right.
and that doesn't mean
Famous.
she's got little tits. It means
She is Asian as well.
she's
though.
got hardly any things.
Wait, is she
She's Asian with little
is she
tits.
Ishan's Asian or
No.
Japanese.
Japanese?
Japanese.
So Marie Kondo's like, or Marie Kondo, whatever. As long as you get the second one right there, you sound, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mrs. Kondo. Ms. Kondo.
Ms. Kondo.
Miss Kondo?
She's a
Um,
rapper.
she's a minimalist. She doesn't have anything. So like, she'll have like maybe 2 t-shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and then it's like one's in the wash, one's wearing. Why would you ever need any more than that?
Cool.
That's
She
it.
has whole life
She has
in a
like one
handbag, yeah,
fork. Like one fork.
Is
and
she
a
in
spoon.
debt? Is she on the run?
No,
Well,
she's
witness
minted.
But she, like,
minted.
She's got a lot of money. So that's the thing. She does hoard cash.
Oh, nice, but not knickers.
No. And yeah, but I wasn't thinking like her at all, really, because I've got too much stuff for that. So me attitude was, am I going to wear it this week? Can I see myself wearing it this week? Right, that defo goes in the wardrobe.
No, but doesn't she say, does this bring me joy?
Yeah, I'm not following her though.
Well, but that works though, because I like, oh, I've had this t-shirt for ages.
But if I did that, I'd keep everything.
Everything.
He's so joyous when he's in his clothes. He just lies them out. It makes me like a little bivouac.
So, am I going to wear it this week? Yeah. Wardrobe. Am I going to wear it this month? Yeah.
Fold it.
Probably needs to go in the wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
Am I going to wear it this year? Yeah. Into storage.
Yeah, it's winter, summer storage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then anything that I'm not going to wear this year in the bin. So I threw 4 things away. Put 4 things in storage, and I've got to find room for everything else.
How's the shoes?
Oh, no noise that
What's
was.
the shoe
I've
situation?
moved 15 pairs of shoes to the new flat, and the other 85 are still in mine, and I don't know where they're going to go.
I was in my mum's loft today and there's 4 bags of shoes up there and she was like, can you pass some stuff down?
Are they Adams?
There's not an ear. One of them actually is Adams.
Right.
New Balance. I've just left them up there. I was like, oh, no, there's nothing here because you can't look up there because you can't get up there. So I'm just going to keep slowly putting my stuff in her loft.
Yeah, it's your house.
Are they going to
anyway,
go
innit?
up in value? Is that what you're doing? Is it like an investment?
No, I was just like, oh, I like these shoes. I'm never going to wear them again. But I don't want to throw them away because some other gimp will wear them.
I get that. Yeah.
Just burn them. Just have a good shoe burning.
He gave me 10 bags of clothes and they've gone to a charity shop. So I'm not going to say where. A town in England now is all dressed like Adam.
What era, Adam?
Current era.
Oh, this era.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so it's
not
like
long.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Fulham.
Up until about Tuesday. Very exciting. You like your new flat? You've got housemates.
Housemates, Jack Finnegan and a lad you don't know, so name him. I woke
Kenny.
up this morning. I woke up before my alarm. And was like, right, get me day started there, or I could go back and sleep till my alarm goes off. So I did the second one. Woke up when my alarm went off. And if I'd got up when I woke up, instead of when I thought was enough time to do a bolognese in the morning, I'd have been on time for work. But I wasn't. So I woke up, I went in the kitchen.
I'm not taking away. You always have a decent excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
time
always.
did you make a bolognese?
What, you're going to be on work and not make a bolognese?
9 o'clock this morning.
Ridiculous. I don't know where you work,
I
everyone.
wasn't making it for breakfast, Carl.
No, but
I haven't had a bolognese for breakfast. That's not why I was late.
Whatever job
Can't
you're
move.
doing, if you're there like, God, you're late again, Barbara, be like, fuck, I'm making another bolognese. They'll understand. They'll understand. If you're a Premier League referee, kickoff was at 3. I was making another bolognese.
Yeah. So when I get home tonight, about 6:30, my bolognese will be ready to serve. Just need to make the pasta.
Or not. Because my fucking beef wasn't made.
Yeah, but you probably did it wrong, didn't you?
No, just put it in the slow cooker and put it on low. And someone swapped it in the day with a big boot.
So what did you put on the beef?
Or I didn't do it, I just turned it on. Seneca made it.
Maybe she's bad at cooking beef.
Maybe.
She's good at so many other things, aren't she?
Yeah.
Backgammon.
Yeah. I went to the gym for the first time in about 8 years yesterday.
Yeah.
Properly. I went to David Lloyd when it was about 400 quid a month. I never went in the gym. I just went for a bit of a swim. It was usually when Etta had swimming lessons. But we've joined Total Fitness, me and Loz.
Hang on.
What?
Were you swimming with her?
No, it was when you've got to go with your kid with swimming lessons, just
get
in
in?
case there's an aqua paedophile, I think.
Do you have to get in with them?
No, you just have to be in the vicinity.
Oh, I thought you said you were going for a swim whilst Etta was having swimming lessons.
I mean, I suppose you could, couldn't you? Because they're only in one bit. But we just, because Laura thinks everyone's a paedophile and you've just got to check that.
But surely, like, if there was a paedophile, you would need to be in the water to sort of block him. If you're just doing fucking keep-ups in the car park, then your kids could be getting fucking...
I think
done in, mate.
paedophiles are more, they're not as frenzied as you're making them out. It isn't like a zombie, just like, they don't see a kid and go, do you know what I mean? Like,
you're
it's
doing
not like
keep-ups
you
in
have to
the
get
car
in, it's not like a rabid dog. I think as long as you're in the vicinity,
That's
sort
what they
of
want
puts
you
them
to
off.
think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the best time to strike.
Yeah.
When you're like, it's fine. You're
I
not a
think,
rabid dog.
I don't know if you've...
You're outside with your fucking Beyblades and your kids are getting fucking
I'm
touched up in the pool.
I'm in the, I'm in the David Lloyd car park with my Beyblades. Yeah. And I'm like, do you know what? I should be in there. And I hear it. I was like, is that a rabid dog or is that a aquatic paedophile?
Etta comes home crying. There was a man and he squeezed me biceps. And Laura's like, where was your dad? I was like, he was with his yo-yos in the front forecourt.
The front cunt forecourt. That's where I was.
I don't know, she uses the
yo-yos.
word from forecourt as well. Where's the car? It's on the forecourt.
Oh, God. Anyway, we joined Total Fitness. And I tell you what's changed in the 8 or 9 years since I've been a gym member. The bunda, mate.
can't
Oh,
look, though.
it is the era of the lady bunda. Now, this is Total Fitness Chester. It's a very respectful, female-friendly environment.
Are you looking?
So you just perv subtly. I'm not, you know what I mean? Even at one point, there was a
You're
woman...
going to end up on TikTok, you.
Yeah.
There was a woman in purple pants. I saw it, and then Laura saw it, and I didn't get bollocked because it was such a phenomenal bottom
No, do you know about the TikTok trend?
of people being. There's cameras in the gym.
They got cameras up their ass. So when you're looking at their ass,
It
Yeah.
catches it.
it
Again.
catches you.
Again.
You're making eye contact with their asshole.
If the lens of the camera is in a bumhole,
Yeah.
I'm not like creeping in. Like, oh my God, Laura, look at this purple eye. Oh, hang on. There's surveillance fucking equipment up here. No, I just clocked it. Everyone's got a bunda.
Yeah, but you need to. It's one of these, isn't it? She's over there, and you'll go.
Fucking hell, look at the tiling on that. Unbelievable.
Did you do any gym work? Or you just looking at assholes?
I started working on my bunda, and I need a fat ass. Everyone's got a big booty in there. Laura's already been gifted with some junk in the trunk. But oh my God, what an 8 years for Joe. How is everyone not just at the gym all the time? What have I been doing?
Podcasting with us.
Yeah.
Don't be a big gym.
I tell you what hasn't changed at all. Old men getting their dicks out in the changing room.
Yeah.
Oh, I am
Just stop it then.
undefeated for just. Let's just stop getting them out. Yeah, they are crying when I'm doing it.
Don't call yourself old man as well.
You're the reason all the parents have to be with the kids when they're swimming.
Old dicks in the
You're the
dressing
rabid
room.
dog.
It's so many dicks in there's old men dicks over.
I don't mind
60,
it, mate. I
over
respect it 'cause I wanna
65-year-old pensioner dick.
Don't look, but respect it.
I get fascinated by old men's cocks.
You've got to look. You said you can't. You've got to look. You know.
I don't just look, I like examine.
Oh, you inspect.
Like I get a good look at it because some old men's cocks look like the end of their cock is in a water balloon. like it's like loads of like skin that's got no dick in it, and then their dick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
Like-
a heavy
like-
bell end.
But
look
not,
like-
not just the bell end now. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's bell end dick meat, and then like
Like your dick never stops growing, but the skin does.
and then like the yeah. So like the bit like that holds sausages together. There's that. Then like dick. Then bell end. And like
Unbelievable.
I feel like if old men get hard, like
Take someone's eye out.
it's like they've got like a fucking dildo on a string because that skin bit can't get hard.
A dildo on a string.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Cyril sneer of a dick yesterday. Oh, it's horrible.
Why is
They're
it
so
horrible?
naked.
I love it.
They're so naked.
don't love it,
Nothing's changed there. Old men love getting their dicks out in front of me.
Respect it.
You're
That'll be
blind,
you
mate.
next week.
It's so not intimidating.
I don't find it intimidating. I just find it. It's just a. I don't know. It's not intimidating. I just find it like. It's just a bit much.
They're old and don't give a
Honest-
fuck.
I know. That's. I maybe.
Just imagine it's another toe. If you were like, oh, he's got his dick out, just be like, oh, that fella's got 11 toes. Like, it'd be interesting. It won't be a bit much. I mean, it by definition, it is a bit much amount of toes, but
Just me just pretending dicks are toes right in front of old men in the dressing room.
Don't do that. But if they got a dick out, I respect them. Like, I wish I had that level of I don't give a fuck at it.
yeah.
Mate,
Compliment them. Nice dick, mate.
lovely dick. Thanks for getting it out. No, I'm not intimidated. Just a big toe.
Dan,
It's like a toe on a string.
where'd you go when you go in the... Do you go here straight away? What I mean? So you walk in the changing room.
I've not found my sweet spot.
That's what I
but
mean,
traditionally in gyms, in the dressing room, I'll have a spot, and
Yeah.
it's never for me. Never as you walk into the right. I'll always find like the
Stinks
little.
that.
I'll
No
find the bit where you're like, this is the nice bit. This is a bit more chilled out. I don't want all the lockers already fucking taken. Just a nice bench. Yeah, I've not quite worked out where my spot is there.
Take me through your routine for putting your fresh undies on. So you've come out the swimming pool, you got your towel, you're soaking, as are your trunks, your little Speedo, right?
Oh, I tell you what, they've not got a Total Fitness chester.
The spinner.
They've not got the fucking underkeck spinner.
Very important.
They are important, yeah.
They've not got it.
Very,
I'm going to be taking sloppy wet pants home. Come on, Total Fitness. Come on, mate. If I have to look at so many old dicks,
You put your things in a you press it and it spins all the water out of them.
it's like a dryer.
It's not reached real yet.
Oh, they are.
Mate,
great.
they were at my gym in Manchester fucking years ago. You just give it a
Frog and bucket. Squeezing all the juice out of everyone's undies on the way out. Piss yourself laughing at you. Yeah. Sort that out for you.
zoom.
They're very important.
I want to know your process for putting your fresh undies on. I want to know like where you get your dick out.
Are you a toweler?
I'm a toweler. I take the towel to the pool. Went for a great swim. Hydro pool, sauna,
Yeah.
steam room with Laura. She allowed the steam room because there was men in there. I don't know what she thought was going to happen.
Serica's the same. They are horrible.
Also, there was a me, but just better. Do you have you ever seen like a version of yourself where you're like,
No.
that is basically my height. He's bald, bit of a gingery beard, but was just in dead good shape. He was about 5'9". I was like, oh my God, that would be me if I made any fucking effort.
David Gandy for me.
And yeah,
I think man's
David
Brock Lesnar.
Jason Momoa.
We saw him in Vegas. Carry on.
Did you? Oh yeah, you're in the room.
Yeah.
What's my thing? So I'll take the towel in.
Yeah.
In where? In the steam room?
Into the swimming pool area. Put it on the side
Swimming pool.
Useless towel now.
to throw it on aqua paedophiles. That's how you get them. You catch them. I'm a pedo catcher.
As a cape.
No, put it on the side, and then when I'm done, you go over. You fucking, you have a little dry on the way through, so you're not fucking
I don't do that.
pissing water over all the way.
Yeah.
Then I'll go a little shower. Probably take my swimming shorts off in that shower area.
Yeah.
Have a little shower. Wash my little bumhole. Maybe I don't know. Use the fucking.
You mean poo in the pool?
I don't know. I'll just give it
You
everywhere.
don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I never keep track of where I shite.
I'm a vigorous swimmer. Once I'm doing front crawl, mate. All
Do you
bets are
swim
off.
in the pool? Yeah. I've already said this before.
I do butterfly, mate.
Get in the pool for a swim.
pools for.
Exactly.
Right, oh yeah. I'm trying to talk about today. Footy in that.
But who am I doing that with? What if I'm there on my own? Just like I'll just wait till someone joins the conversation. You all right, lad? How you doing? All right. There's no one there. Don't worry about it. There will be. All right. Are you an aqua paedophile? Better not be, because I've got a towel. I'll catch it. I'm wearing it like a cape. I'm a superhero. What's that? With a 78-year-old woman. Fucking swim on, love. Swim on, Mildred.
Go on.
Yeah, so yeah.
So you're in the shower.
And then what I'd like to do, total fitness Chester, is put it in one of the.
Yeah.
But I can't, so I have to go.
No,
I
so
go
you're
in
in
my
the
towel,
shower, towel's
I go
back
back
on.
over to my towels on, not high.
I know Adam wears his up to his neck. It's wild.
Cover them tits. Put it on, right? Go back over to my thing and just change without flashing anyone my dick and balls.
What do you mean change?
So you put your undies on under your towel.
Oh no.
You just face it away.
Oh,
don't
I
you?
get runty. I'm not like a behold like some of the old guys.
You've got a pig on your ass, haven't you?
I don't mind. Yeah.
I'd rather see your dick than your tattooed bum. If I don't know you.
No, I think the tattoo faces the locker. The dick faces the locker. The tattoo is up. Yeah, I'm not scared.
I don't give a fuck. Like, if the guy next to me wants to look at my dick, then...
He's gonna go, that's not a big dick, and I'll be like, I know as well. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fat lass at the beach sort of.
Nobody
like changing
respects
the
that
towel.
guy. Yeah.
With all respect.
Like, do you get in, like, the disabled things where you got the door and you can do it in there?
The family change.
Yeah.
Yeah. The families ate it.
I've got a towel. I'll catch
I've
them.
got a family I'm allowed in.
Just check it. So yeah, it was a really good start. We're gonna.
What did you do in the gym? You just told us that you... Did you do any work?
I think Laura just got a bit intimidated. I've never seen a less
By you?
intimidating. Yeah, by the bunda, mate.
So you didn't do any pushing or pulling or...
Well,
running?
what I wanted to do, because Laura's going to the gym last year. She went for about 6 months. I thought she was going to give me a little like, oh, you do this, you do that. I will defer. I mean, it's all basically is a heavy thing. Move it a bit, innit?
So when you say you went to gym yesterday, you mean you went to the gym and didn't do the gym and left?
We did the gym for about 10 minutes and then Laura wasn't. Laura got a bit intimidated.
You not have to have an induction.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
You do if you
But
want.
she was like, have you been a gym member before? I was like, yeah, here. I used to be a member of Total Fitness Chester when I lived in the same room that Adam lived in on Ermin Road.
Like, what you do when you go in? Do you have a little warm up on the treadmill or do you go straight to the iron?
I think I'm going to do weights in there because I don't mind running. I like road running, so I don't see the point of the treadmill. I might even run to the gym and then do some weights and then do a swim. I'd rather use the gym for the stuff that I can't do. I've got a bike and I've got legs. It's a fact. So I can do that, and I like road running. So I want to go in and do a bit of weights. I need someone to teach me weights. And then the swim is just all part of the chill out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Swimming with pensioners. Which is what you do, because I go in the afternoon, it's all just
you do when
fucking
you
old
die.
people. And I'm like,
Like
you're all right,
Costner film, isn't it?
you're all
That's what you
right,
do when
babe.
you die and you go swimming.
You're all right, babe. How you doing, mate? You're all right.
My
Yeah.
gym hasn't got a pool and it nearly made me not join because of it. I used to be with Dave Lloyd and it was £1 million, so we left.
Oh, you need the pool, though, don't
No,
you?
I'm dead sad.
That's the little, I feel like that's the pudding.
It's the reward, yeah.
Yeah.
The steam room's the reward for your workout.
Yeah, that's the little treat at the
that,
end.
that attitude will stop you going though.
Yeah, no.
No, I mean, I like the pool is part of going to the gym because you don't want to get in the pool as often as you think you do, and that makes the gym a 2-hour trip.
Not even necessarily the pool. I just like getting in the steam room. It makes me feel
Like you can go to the gym and do more than enough for a day in 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. But I particularly like swimming. Like, I really like it. Like, that makes me go and do the first bit.
Do you wear a swimming cap?
What for?
You did?
Why? I'm bald. I'm bald. God's given me a swimming cap. I got no fucking hair.
Are you a good swimmer? I feel like you're a good swimmer, you.
All right. Thinking about taking flippers down.
No,
So
you know.
you are that quick paedophile?
Yeah. You're allowed to. It says you're allowed to use flippers in the lanes.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Well, who's
You're
gonna stop me?
also allowed to rollerblade all the way here from Chester, but you're not going to do that either, are you?
You don't do that?
Oh god! I saw an old girl with flippers on. This is when I was a member of a gym in Leeds, and she had flippers on. You're like, it was quality. She was at least 80 years old, and she had like fucking snorkeling flippers on.
Yeah, but
she
she's
was
got
just
no
in the
use
lane.
of her legs.
And it was just a mad look. She was like, I like these. It makes me go faster. No one could argue with it.
Was she saying that as she was swimming?
Yeah, constantly. I'm like, no. I'm not a paedophile. That's what she said.
Jayla?
I saw a ghost for the first time last night in my bedroom, and I wasn't scared.
In your new flat? What?
You weren't scared?
Was it the Chinese woman in your wardrobe?
No.
It's Mini Kondo.
So, do you know in Hamilton?
Oh my God.
It's not a character from Hamilton, okay?
Lafayette
Just
was
relax. You know the fucking fella who's like, not the rebels.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Samuel Seabury.
Samuel Seabury.
Fucking
Right.
gimp.
You know how he's dressed?
Jimmy Gisbury.
Yeah.
So there was a ghost of someone dressed like that, just leaning against me wardrobe, smiling at me.
No, because there's a lot of American revolutionaries near Sefton Park.
He was on the British side.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
What was
I
he doing?
woke up because I felt a presence in my room, and I could just see him. Now I can't say for sure whether I was like half asleep dreaming and making stuff up,
You were doing that, yeah.
but
Chances are,
it was defo a ghost.
Jerry Gisbury.
What was he doing?
He was just smiling at me.
He was just at the
He
side,
was,
of,
like,
side of the
laughing.
pool, like, yeah, all right,
Just
lads, how you
smiling.
doing? You
I
all
couldn't
right?"
hear him, but he had a cup of tea in like an old like tankard.
Was it a ghost tea?
Yeah.
What? Why did the tea die?
A what? A tankard? A tankard? Cool.
Oh, tankard. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Dan.
Then the tankard was dead as well. That had to be a ghost.
Absolute
See,
retard.
that's one of the constant debates in the ghost community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are their clothes ghosts as well and stuff?
Yeah. Where did he get his tankard?
It said Chessington World of Adventure.
In a gobstopper from Camelot as well. He had a good day.
I was a long way from the American Revolution. Was it Chessington World of Adventure? But I
He was
died.
dressed like old British, like
Yeah.
really old British dress. That's why I thought of him.
You love fancy dress.
Yeah.
Sexy.
But he was just there, just going,
That's awful.
yeah. But he, like, it wasn't intimidating. He was just, it was like he was going, don't mind me, lad. I'm just here having me brew.
You were still asleep, weren't you?
Was having a
But
beer.
I couldn't hear him. He wasn't saying anything, and I couldn't hear him laughing. But I could see him like just having a cup of tea and looking at me.
Sure it wasn't Jack.
I sort of want it to be a ghost because otherwise it's your brain and your brain's more scary than ghosts. Who dreams of like revolutionaries drinking from a tankard going, yeah, that's my brain. I hope it's a ghost
So
because
you
otherwise
woke up with...
I've lost my mind.
I just went back to sleep. I felt safe.
Did you give him a nod? Did
What?
you give him like a little...
I was just like trying to make out whether he was actually there, and he was like he was looking at me, going, "Oh, yeah, I am."
Did he have a bayonet?
No, I don't think so. He had a hat.
If anyone breaks it, you know right, don't you?
The hat was attached to his gun.
Sorry, Mini Kondo's got one. In case someone breaks in.
Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe the old guys at my gym were just ghosts. Maybe I see dead people with
Maybe.
dicks.
Yeah.
They were all there going. With the pinard.
Ghost? That's why.
Genuinely, so like as far as I I'm concerned. I don't know what I believe, but I did see a ghost. I don't know whether it was a ghost, but I did see one. Do you know what I mean?
You saw what people think are ghosts.
Yeah. Like, I'm so skeptical of it that I'm like,
I was like, what I saw.
Was it?
One, yeah.
but like I was awake. I was awake in my bedroom, and there was a fucking owl fella there just fucking laughing at me. So they're the facts of the case, and they had undisputed.
Being a medium is not going to be so bad if you just keep seeing, happy alcoholic ghosts.
No, it was a cup of
See
tea.
ghosts. What are they doing? Just on the
I don't know.
smash?
I don't know how I know it was tea, but again,
Steaming.
yeah, there was steam coming off it. Maybe it was hot toddy. You never know. Yeah, but I don't think it was like a negative thing, and I felt quite good mentally yesterday because I went to therapy and it was all good.
What if you see him again?
I'm gonna ask him what his name is.
Because he could be in the house. It's a new house, isn't it? He could be like, this is my Ken. Hello.
Yeah. But it didn't feel like he was like, get out. It felt like he was going, yeah, all right, lads.
Welcome.
My old room, this. Hey.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
It's been empty for a while as well, this flat, so
6
he's probably
weeks.
happy with the company, isn't he?
For 240 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back to therapy as well.
Back to therapy. I wonder
Yeah, I'm going every week. Time to sort.
Are you going to tell her you saw a ghost?
Yeah.
Probably will, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Probably open. Probably open with that.
Yeah, probably, yeah. She told me I'm not selfish enough yesterday, so I'll need to get ready for that.
Well, she's an absolute tankard.
And she said I might be the most intelligent man she's ever met.
Right. Did you see her next to your bed in the night as well? Oh, my therapist is there. You need to be more self-assured.
Oh, selfish.
Unbelievable. I'm looking forward to hearing about the journey.
Why did you say that? Were you lying to her?
No.
Why did she say you were the most intelligent? Were you just like...
She didn't sound the most intelligent person. She asked me, did I appreciate how intelligent I am? And then by my answers, she says, she thinks...
How did she manage to ask that question with your dick all the way in her mouth?
Don't say that. She's a lovely woman. She'd never do that, and I would never do that. She said she could... You're all gonna fucking laugh.
Where'd she get a
She
degree?
said I'm too humble.
Oh, she's a fucking moron. I hope she's watching. Get the fucking
What
pubs out
are you
your
going in and being like, I'd love to watch you in therapy, You're just lying.
You're a liar.
Really timid.
Just
Right,
lying the
you're
whole
either
time.
a brilliant liar or she's fucking stupid. And it's probably a combo of the two.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I said to her, everyone thinks I'm really arrogant, but I actually am really humble. And I like, online, I'm like, wow, look at this. I was like, but I'd never do that in person, really, to anybody. Like, you don't show off in person, do you? I don't show off in person to anyone who isn't really close to me.
But who does? Who we know?
It's the thing.
We're all dead humble.
Yeah. Well done. Not as clever as me, though.
You might be the most intelligent person I have ever met.
You're so humble.
didn't say
You
that.
think everyone's thick and you're clever, but apart from that, you're so humble. You need to tell more people that they're fucking stupid. I'll get your fucking balls in there as well. Break. Break. Ladies and gents, it's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's manscaped.com. You want them sweet, sweet, smooth balls. You need some Manscaped in your life.
Promo code is WEIRD20. You get 20% off and free delivery worldwide. Now, look, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I'm guaranteeing you right now, do you want your dick sucked? Women are much more likely to suck it off if it's nice and trimmed down there. They don't want to be foraging through fucking long grass, mate. No, they don't. They want a nice little wooden floor, and then they can get all of your cock really good down the back of their throat, and this will help you get there. And it'll make your balls smell nice as well, the ball deodorant.
Yeah, and if you're giving presents, honestly, I keep going on about this. This is such a good present to give anyone. Lads get rubbish presents, sort it out. No, fellas buying you flowers for Valentine's Day. Buy him some Manscaped, mate.
And the gays as well. They suck off people. So, I'm sure gay fellas, they love like a wooden floor cock as well. And on top of that, you get the weed whacker, which does your nose and your ears. Because it's a turn off. Bogies in your nose. You don't want anything catching them.
Unbelievable.
Like a spider's web. cut your nose hairs, mate, with Manscaped. And if you use word 20, you get 20% off and free delivery. So
Free shipping.
20% off getting sucked off. What are you waiting for?
Unbelievable. I'm going to get some now.
Ugh.
Wow. Oh, what's that
What
sound?
was that?
I think I need another coffee.
Dan's special's just been released.
Oh.
Yeah, Dan Special's out.
Go and watch my special, everyone. It's out on the
Where would they catch you?
Have a Word YouTube page.
Catch it? Where can I catch it?
Catch it.
And you want them to what? Like, subscribe, comment. Comment your favourite joke below. Please do that.
Yeah. And
Comment
subscribe.
From
And
the
subscribe.
special. Don't just...
Yeah. No, either. Or your favourite joke. Comment anything.
I love
Comment on
jokes.
Dan's
We should
special.
start bringing jokes to episodes. And we'll do our favourite jokes.
I think we planned to do that, didn't we? And didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'll laugh at some of them. I'll be like, yeah, it's a great joke.
Got any jokes then?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm saving them for my next special.
Do you know the quickest way to get a nun pregnant?
Hit me.
Come in a pussy.
Nice. So he's wasted that. That could be in his next special, but now he can't use it.
That wasn't a joke.
Oh, it's just
Advice.
It's a fact.
just advice.
He said that, and then his therapist went, "You are the most intelligent man I've ever met."
Yeah. He did that joke, and she was like, "Oh, cool." And
I'm
I'm a nun.
different in there. I'm honest in there. This is all performative.
Yeah.
He
Performative silliness.
beatboxes in here and he's...
This is Potterman Potter for Pop.
I do slam poetry in therapy, mate.
Have you got any jokes, Carl?
Not that could possibly go into this episode, no. I can only think of one joke. Joan, you can't think of things, you know,
Yeah.
like, and it's
Yeah.
awful.
I think it might be the same.
Oh yeah. Have
Is
you
it the
got?
Twix one?
No, it's the Marmite one.
Oh, yeah. Tell him that.
No, I'll do it out there.
Gonna text him it.
Not even doing it in here. He's not waiting for this to be off. You've just got one joke that is too rough for the internet.
Yeah.
That does not shock me.
This Marmite joke is abhorrent. Oh, no, it's all gonna be in my head. No, let me say it. We can't.
Oh,
All right. Tell you what we've got. We've got a new feature.
Oh.
Following on from last week when we asked people to send in their celebrity encounters, we had, I think it's genuinely been the biggest response we've ever had to a call out.
So what
and
do we
are they
do?
good though, or is it just people going, "Oh, I think I seen fucking Louis Theroux in Morrison's once"?
I've picked some of them. Some of them have been that. I can read one that is just like that if you want.
No.
Let's just give this fucking feature a try.
So-
Yeah.
so-
No, wait, we need a jingle.
It's,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like a baby turtle on the beach. Let's not pick it to fucking bits just yet. Go
Good
on.
analogy. That.
You know when you see him.
No, it's a good analogy.
When me and Adam
I've
see
heard it
baby
millions of
turtles.
times throughout the years. Let's look after this. It's like a baby turtle on the beach.
It just needs to get to the sea without this fucking raven. What birds eat them?
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
We need
That's
a
so
jongleur.
Come on, everyone, stop fucking around. We need to get this tail to the sea.
That's the jingle.
That famous phrase.
There is on nature documentaries.
Yeah, that is a famous
when they
thing.
come out of the.
Yeah. And they've got to make it there across the road and stuff.
But these vultures around here. What is it? Better be fucking good.
We
Go
need
on.
the jingle, though.
Right, who wants to do the jingle?
Dan, you've done one for ages.
Do you
And
want
what
to
is it?
scat a little jingle,
I
or
think
do you
we're
want me to
calling
do
it
it?
celebrity encounters.
Only for-
Celebrities, did you meet them? Were they weird cunts? There you go.
So by next week, that will have been made a song by someone.
Please make that in. What style? I think that should be like rhythm and blues. R&B, the kids say.
All right, cool.
Okay. Right, so I'll read one that's the kind of thing you're thinking it's going to be,
Like Usher.
but it's not. We've sifted them out. So Will Prince said, I saw Bolton winger Chung Yong Lee at a Hollywood Bowl. That's
That's
his
it.
one. That's his
That's
one.
not an encounter, is it?
One turtle dead.
That's not an encounter, is
Even
it?
I.
No.
Even
So
I.
we've got-
And also, I'm not being funny or racist, but this is a bit racist.
I know what you're going to say.
There is not a chance in hell that if this is a white man writing in, that he is 1,000% sure that that was the Asian man he thought it was.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah,
like,
there's kit on that.
if he
Adam.
was on £1 million drop, he's not putting all £1 million. He would be spreading that dough. And that is a fact.
And that's an analogy right there.
We're not even sure that Bolton winger wasn't in Adam's wardrobe last night. That's what I'm saying.
Marie Kondo on him.
Right, so we've got four that I think are quite good. So we'll start with Liam Mullen. I met Coolio in Keel Services while having a slash.
That's a bar, that, by the way.
He came in the bathroom while a pal and I were mid.
Now this is what we're talking about. Coolio was wanking at Keel Services.
He came in the bathroom while a pal and I were mid-piss. 2 absolute unit bodyguards came in first, and then between them, Coolio with his mad hair, he ignored all urinal etiquette and went for the one spare in the middle of us, looked at both of us, said, "What's up?" Not like in the Budweiser advert. Pissed, shook off the excess, and fucked off out.
Coolio's got a weapon
rest
as
in
well.
peace, Coolio as well.
He died at Keel Services. He came too much.
The thing with Coolio is, though, like, I respect the story and I like it, right? But this isn't even the best Coolio celebrity encounter, because that one was when he performed at Preston Uni, and then, like...
Went to a student house. And
Yeah, like, the next night, one of the students came home from, like, being at uni all day, and Coolio was just making, like, fucking reggae sauce in the kitchen. And everyone was like, what's going on here? And he was like, I've been slotting your house, mate, for the past 24 hours, and I'm staying for a week. And he just sang Gangster's Paradise every day for a week, fucking bumming this bird's head off. And that's better than
quite
pissing.
paraphrased that.
The reggae sauce and the he sang Gangster's Paradise every day might have been added to the story.
Slightly
He
embellished.
came home. They came home and he was cooking. Coolio was in their student house cooking.
Because
She was like, why is Coolio in the kitchen? And she was like, I've been sucking him off.
Don't make a big deal of it. I've noshed off Coolio.
Imagine that. Hey! What's up? Why is Coolio in the kitchen? I've been sucking him off. Oh, like, go on.
Okay, then.
Imagine if they just went, hey, why is Coolio in the kitchen? Mind your own business. You nosy cunt.
If I came home and Coolio was in the kitchen, man. Jeez.
What, to your house?
Yeah.
I think you've got some questions for Serica at that point.
I've been sucking him off.
Mate,
Why
as
is the
long as he does
ghost of
Gangster's
Coolio
Paradise.
making reggae?
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
Got loads of questions.
If the corpse of Coolio was in my kitchen, I'd ask.
It's still
I'd ask at least 3 questions.
It's only the second weirdest fucking ghost story of it today.
And a tank card as well. Geese made the most alive. Everything.
I'm brewing a tankard.
Right, next one from Hannah C. This is a short and sweet one.
Oh, she loves it. She loves a liquor.
That's weird. Have you read this?
Loves a brandy.
Oh, right. Oh, I thought you were saying
Hennessy.
a different kind of thing.
Hennessy.
You'll understand
It's
in a
a
minute.
lesbian thing.
So this is, I met Christopher Eccleston at Clitheroe Castle when I was a kid.
Can I just say, all these stories are funny for the detail of where it is. Keel Services.
Who's
Clitheroe
Christopher Eccleston?
It's if
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, after David Tennant.
No,
the
before,
one no one watched.
before David Tennant.
he's the Mancunian one. He's
Yeah.
been in lots of stuff.
Before David Tennant, was he?
Yeah, he's the 9th one.
Has Clitheroe got a castle?
I met Christopher Eccleston at Clitheroe Castle when I was a kid, and he asked to lick my sister's Mr. Whippy.
No, he didn't.
Is that a euphemism?
I don't know.
He
Christopher
did.
Eccleston
There's
seems
no
like
way
a
Doctor
good
Who's
guy.
walking around Clitheroe saying
it.
to children, "Gives a bit of your ice cream there, girl."
The time. Lord.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
If the thing is, that if I was famous, I'd be doing shit like that, like Bill Murray. Like,
Yeah, no one. Yeah,
Let
hide
me
in plain
finger
sight.
your ass, girl, and no one will believe it.
Yeah, I think famously the Me Too movement have dealt with a lot of that.
Are you joking? Man?
Christopher Eccleston's a good guy.
Believe children.
As,
He is.
as long as
As long as these accusations are false. But
Yeah.
Hang on.
he will just post pictures of the royals and just be like, fuck these lizards.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Asking to lick an ice cream, it sounds horrific. But on the technicality, you haven't done anything illegal. It sounds nonsense.
What would you do if Doctor
yeah, it's
Who
not
walked
illegal
past?
to say to a child, "Come back to my van. It's got puppies in it." That's not illegal. It's bumming them when you get them in it, isn't it?
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, that's right.
Dan, imagine you were at
No,
Clitheroe
that's
Castle.
right. It is right. but if you go, can I have a lick of that lollipop? You're not like, right, cool. He's a paedophile. 10 years.
Do you know when Laura tells you to guard Etta from all these paedophiles and swimming?
No, she's never done that. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I absolutely know what you mean. She's never like, right, there's a swimming lesson. Have you got your mitts on? Have you got your pedo mitts on? Let's go pedo
This
catch
is
you.
what she's talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
When there's fucking Christopher Eccleston swimming
no,
up to
yeah,
Etta
yeah.
going, gives a bit of the ice cream there. You're meant to be going, "Chris, out the pool."
No, 100%. She said that before.
Put your yo-yo down
she
and concentrate.
She said, I'm not to let a Doctor Who give Etta swimming lessons. She said that a few times. She's insane, of course.
If Doctor Who jumps in the pool, Dan, what do you do? Get him out. Yeah,
Get a towel,
him
catch a
out.
paedophile, and finish the ice cream.
Right, next one. This is from Tom Lavercombe. I once met Brian Blessed at a charity function. When I shook his hand, he said, "Wow, you have big hands. It must be useful having such big hands." I laughed awkwardly and said, "Aha, you could say they come in handy." He didn't even crack a smile and just walked off.
Is he gay?
Brian Blessed?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's just nice.
I would guess. Yes. He's flaming nice.
Are they mutually
He's
exclusive?
a flaming nice guy.
He's dead nice, but he was defo making a fingering joke
That's what
here.
I mean, yeah.
And
Or wanking.
no.
I reckon every meeting with Brian Blessed is a bit mental.
Yeah.
Because he just...
I said when we were talking about it on Wednesday about celebrities who you'd think would be good value for money, he is one of them. He would be exactly what you
I
want
think
him
you're
to
gonna.
be.
I think after a while you'll have to go. Do you know what? I'm gonna get off.
I'd be like, Brian, shh. Lad, what are you doing? We're in the cinema, you daft cunt. I can't hear fucking Inception. Re-released.
Yeah, re-release.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
a bit much, isn't he?
We got one more from Matt Holden, then we've got one from the news. This is I met Dan Stevens. Brackets.
Who's that?
He was apparently in Downtown. He's put Downtown Abbey, and the Beast.
Downtown Abbey. That's a totally different show, isn't it? Welcome to Downtown Abbey,
and
motherfucker.
and the Beast in the live action Beauty and the Beast. I was in the BFI.
What's he called?
Dan Stevens.
Dan Stevens. I wanna
You'd
see
know
this
him.
guy.
I
He's in
haven't
that
got a fucking-
Eurovision film. I don't know if you watched that a couple
I've
of
got
years
a
ago.
jar of glue who he is.
Oh yeah. He's the good-looking one. He's the young, good-looking one from Downtown Abbey.
Yeah, Downtown Abbey. I was in the BFI studio in London on a
You
school
could
trip.
always go downtown. Go on.
He came over to me and said, "Can you stop looking at me? I'm just having a meal with my family." And I had to say to him, "I'm sorry, I genuinely don't know who you are. I was reading today's specials on the board just behind you."
Nice.
So he's come over and been like,
I'd have to blow my own
It's
head
me.
off there and then.
if you were
Dan
him,
Stevens.
Yeah. Dead
Yeah.
on the spot.
have you ever had that? Have any of you ever thought someone was coming up to you?
Oh, well, I had a girl in Pop World ask me for a photograph. And I was like, "Oh, so where have you seen me?" And she was like, "Oh, you just look like that guy from the I'm Waiting for a Mate video."
Nailed it.
Someone did it in the cinema last time I was there. I had me wolf fleece on with a blue and white one. And this group just kept staring at me. And I was like, okay. And this girl walked over and I prepared for the picture. And she went, "I love your jacket. Where's it from?" And I told her, I was like ego kicked to the curb massively.
I was in London on Saturday night and went to Top Secret after I was finished at the store. And I hadn't been on at the show that had just finished at Top Secret, but Elliot Steele had. And I was stood with him when he was talking to a couple of people who'd been to the show. And this lad was Scouse. And I was like, "Are you Scouse?" And he went, "Oh my God, fucking Paul Smith, aren't you?" And I went, "Yeah, I am, yeah." And he went, "My brother texted me earlier saying, going to the comedy club tonight, you're not going to see that Paul Smith, are you?" And I was like, "No, I'm not seeing Paul Smith. Just got there's some randomers on, but I can't believe you're here, Paul. Can I get a picture with you and send it to my brother? He's like your biggest fan, you know." And I was like, "Yeah, you can, yeah." So I took a picture with him and said nothing else.
Nice. So we've got one more, but this hasn't
special.
been sent in. I just saw this on Twitter yesterday. Have you seen the story about Hulk Hogan?
Seen a couple.
No.
The story
Not this week.
recently. So recently, I think it might have even been yesterday. A teenage girl had a car crash. Her car flipped, and then Hulk Hogan was just passing by and happened to be the one to help her out of the wreckage.
What did he
I
do
just
then?
want to imagine
He tore
that
his shirt off and battered
situation.
her.
That is so much harder to believe than there was a ghost in my bedroom last night.
Yeah,
Like, that sounds like she's got a head injury.
Yeah.
And just some fellow in a muzzy's pulled her out of a burning car and she's telling everyone it was Hulk Hogan.
But he was
it
calling
is
everyone
Hulk
brother.
Hogan. There's pictures of him. So he's gone, "All right, brother,
Photoshop.
I'll help you out." I don't really know how he talks.
It's a great Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that.
What's happening, brother?
Awooga.
He's older now, though.
Chris Akabusi.
He's just lost his voice.
You always get them mixed up. Hang on, that was actually...
It's not Hulk Hogan. Well, it's definitely not Hulk Hogan. Oh, God.
John
We've
Fashanu.
done that at least 3 times on this podcast. The old Fash Akabusi.
It sounds like a spell. Fashakabushi.
What? Which black wizard do you know? Fash Akabusi.
What happens?
Harry
And refuse to
Potter
speculate.
and the reggae housemate. Fash Akabuski. I'm going to be a professor of the dark arts. You know what I'm saying? Fashakabusi. What does that do? Make a bunda big. Voldemort.
Keep swimming a big ass.
Right.
Bellatrix. Bunda trick.
Bellatrix bunda trick.
Hit him with a Fashakabusi, Harry.
Just slows it down.
That's a porno, and he just starts shagging them.
Just a massive cock. Your father had a big cock as well when he did a Fashakabusi. It's majestic.
Right, if you've had any funny celebrity encounters, send them in to haveawordpod@gmail.com. We might read some more next week. We've got a couple of confessions.
Oh, conversion.
Ah, it's a sneaky one.
Confessions.
I'm going to go on and take pills and go dancing.
It's very rare that
This year. When is it going to happen?
Jungle?
Oh, we're going to see Jungle.
It's very rare that a remix far surpasses the original. I can't remember who sent this remix in, but they've
No,
done a
they've
better
nailed it. They've
version.
nailed it. They've nailed it.
Yeah.
I keep getting invited clubbing by like patrons and lids. I haven't said yes yet, but
Don't say yes.
why?
You don't know who they are.
You don't know who anyone is
One
when you're
minute.
clubbing.
Harry told me a story the other day when we went out for lunch. Harry accepted a lift off a fan.
Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
That's
It
fine.
depends on the circumstances.
Could you have battered them?
He had a guitar, so he probably could have
Oh,
battered
yeah,
me.
they're all
But he was lovely. His name was Marl.
Yeah,
or else he
90, it's not about the 99% though, Harry. 99.9% of all of our fans are lovely people. But there's some, you don't want that 0.1% psychopath.
Well, I was sat across from him on the train, and he'd said he'd seen my documentary. I was like, that's cool. And then he was
That's
like,
all it took.
Yeah, then he was like, do you want to lift home? And I was
You're
like,
already on the train.
yeah,
Get off. I'll rent a car. I'll get us home.
because I got off at Ormskirk Station. He was like, yeah, I'll take you home. And he took
That's
me
actually
home.
cool.
Yeah, it was a lovely.
But I'd
fella.
have to know I could fucking annihilate them in a fight before I got in the car.
He did touch my thigh a little bit on the way home, but
No,
Like-
he didn't.
I was trying to be funny.
Ah, good,
Didn't work.
good, good.
You have to.
I don't think Harry, you know.
That was so bleak.
trying to be funny.
No, he didn't. No, I was trying to be funny, but it didn't work.
He's the last one in. He's not going to get murdered.
Possible.
Or they're going to work their way up.
Yeah. Finn's next.
If anything, if I got murdered, it'd probably take the longest to realise. Like if you got murdered and we came in on the Wednesday and you weren't here and you were dead, everyone would be like, "Oh,
Harry, we'd know you weren't here.
Yeah. I
Don't
go, where's
worry about
Harry?
it. Yeah.
I'm dead outside. I've been murdered."
Oh, shit.
Is everything all right, Harry? What happened on that lift?
Start thinking about death.
Right, confession. Hi, Lids. I've got a confession that I don't think I'll ever be able to live down. Basically, after recently leaving a long-term relationship, I've started speaking to this girl. Absolute stunner and way out of my league. We started on Instagram and moved over to WhatsApp, organised to go for a meal at this posh restaurant in town. Things were going unbelievable, and after the main course, I excused myself and went to the toilet. Lads, I did the longest, fattest shit. It looked like it should have been locked in the Chamber of Secrets. Naturally, Naturally, I took a photo to send into the lads group chat.
No.
I clicked send, and then went pale as I realised I'd sent a photo of my monstrous jobby to the girl who was waiting for me back at the table. I panicked, flushed away the evidence, and bolted out of the restaurant,
No.
leaving my coat and for her to pay the bill.
Oh, no.
I've since blocked her. I've since blocked her on all social media and haven't spoken to her since. Do I deserve penance?
It's like his wallet, his driving license, his keys. I don't give a shit. I'll have new ones for all of
She
them.
thinks that day went. Do you know the insecurities you've given this girl for the rest? She was sat there texting, like, the second he's gone to the toilet, she's picked her phone up and gone, yeah, no, we're having a really nice time. Like, it's actually really funny and interesting. It's really funny and interesting. He's gone to the toilet. Yeah, no, yeah, he's been a little bit longer than I thought he'd be, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, hang on, he's just sent me a picture here.
And then, after the picture's sent, you see him get off. Running.
I love it that he's like, there is nothing to do here. I've just got to leave. I might have to leave the country. Mum, get my passport out. I'll be home for about 15 minutes. You won't see me for 4 years. Oh, my God. The shame. Do you know what? If he'd have gone back and he'd have been like, so I took a picture of my shit to send to the lads and I sent it to you by accident. She was like, you fucking bellend. And she's laughing. You've literally got the perfect woman.
Yeah.
And if she goes, that's gross, you're like, well, like he's bolted so soon. She might have been sound.
He's made it look like something it wasn't. It looks like a dine and dash. We just throw a shit in there as well for no reason. Get on that, you rat, for no reason. So sly. I'm expecting her to write in next week. No. I was on a date with a lad.
He sent me a picture of the poo and then I seen him running out the restaurant. I've still got his coat.
I think his penance should be to pay for a woman's dinner.
No, I honestly...
To just go into a random restaurant and if you see a woman, you can't go up to her and go, I'm paying for your dinner. Also, watch your WhatsApp because I've got a picture to send you. You think it was funny? Good. You want a wife? Husband, sorry.
You can't
Just pay.
You know he's made the wrong decision, but you can kind of see, you can understand the panic and logic.
What lonely
can't
lesbian
do this.
cafe.
Trying to wife.
Which one of these other lonely lesbians do you want me to set you up with?
Oh, look at that for a shit.
Get on that and pick one.
Meals
Hey,
on
look
me,
at
by
that.
the way.
I did that and I'm a man. Good choice. I know it's not a choice, but I'm all over the road. Anyway, your dinner's paid for. Oh, you've already paid. Fuck off.
Next table.
Fashaka Boosie. You fucking leather. It's what he'd say. That's not what I'd say. I love the lesbians.
He pretends to be a wizard and moves on.
We've
Come on,
got
the
it.
next table's like, don't come over here. Like, yeah, what's that? Have you paid yet? I was get arrested in 5 minutes.
I think that's what my wife would do if she did a similar thing. I don't know if she's taking pictures of her shit, but she gets the social anxiety to the point where she would probably leave the coat, leave and never block everyone. After we met, she was so drunk the night we met, and I really liked her, but she was a bit hammered and whatnot. And I was like, I'll be in touch. I messaged her on the Monday. I tried to do the social media thing first. She deleted everything through like just embarrassment and shame because she had such bad hangover. She was like, oh my God, he's such a bald cunt. And I just turned up at a house. I turned up at a house. You can't delete your house. Yeah. Hiya. Remember me from Saturday? Do you want a wife? What?
And can I come in and do shit?
So is this lad having any penance? What you said? Pay for a meal.
I think you should pay
Adam,
for
what's
it.
your
I think you
thoughts?
should pay for a
He's
late.
got to find a way to get the money back to that girl.
Yeah, post it. Just put some cash to a letterbox.
I think
I
that one's gone.
Put
What?
shit in her letter.
No, you owe him money. And you've also
Genuinely, in
given a
that
bad
situation, I think I'd have just tried to own it. I'd have come back and just had to...
Did you see that?
No,
Say you
I
meant it.
wouldn't even mention it
If it
until
was
she
your
did.
shit, she'd be like,
Like,
you need a doctor.
I'd have acted like I meant it. I'd have been like, what do you think?
no, I wouldn't
Yeah,
mention it
inside
until
girl.
she did. I'd just sit down and be like... You know, like when I send you something that's awful,
Yeah, you can wait.
and I just go, you're right.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I'd come back and be like, you're right. We're getting started then or what? And she'd be like, did you send me a big picture of your poo? And I'd be like, yeah.
No, you could have just went, I know, sent it to the boys. Yeah, sorry.
No, Adam's saying own it full
No,
on.
own it.
Be like, yeah,
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Do you
Roll
like
with
it?
it.
Part of the package.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. It's either I send pictures of it or a poo on you. What would you prefer?
Oh, threaten her. That's it. Like the picture, or I'll fash Akabusi on your leg.
Fash Akabusi merch coming soon, by the way. Just saying. Matthew? Yes, Matthew puts his thumb up.
Right. we've
Just
got-
the one with fat music coming out of it.
How would you pay for a woman's dinner? It's not an easy thing to do, is
You
it?
go
without
in
seeming
and
like
just
an
go up
absent-
to a server and go, I'm doing a good deed.
I'm
gonna
paying
pay for
it
that."
forward.
I did it to I did it in the Leicester. I did it to a hen do. There was a hen do came in and went downstairs.
What was his name?
Harbour Jean.
Sing.
Do you know what I did? I just had to go through cricketers' names.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Harbour
yeah.
Jean sing.
Excuse me, mate. That fella over there, is he
Fucking
definitely a Hindu? Yes, yeah. Can I pay for his dinner then? I'm not paying for no
Can I get him a
Muslim, mate.
shot? Did they drink? Yeah. Can I get a mango lassi for a Muslim? I'm going to get one drink for every... Can I get a yazoo for a Jew? If I ever see a Jew, I'll give him a yazoo. Fuck.
Who were you giving some raki to?
That might be a red, you know.
What? Do you want the card? That was good.
Oh,
What do you want?
he's staying on now because I've lost my red card. Red?
Get out.
you
That's
can't...
the VAR. Get out.
You're fucked.
Iraqi doesn't... You can't use the same rhyme for the same thing, can you?
Oh, sorry.
You can't, it doesn't work. It's not as funny. If you give a Iraqi to an Iraqi, that's
work.
not as funny.
Well done. There you go. Your teammate's got you down to yellow there.
Right, we've got another date-based confession. Wag lids, anonymous confession. Recently,
Are we...
did you choke?
I don't know. You're right.
So stupid.
I don't even know how we got there. Oh, yeah, because you said Hindu.
God. I never want to not do this.
Right, you ready for the next one?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wag lids, anonymous confession. Recently, I matched with a girl on Tinder, organised a date, and I picked her up. We're driving there, and she's talking about herself and what she does for work, and that she works at a certain sports brand company.
Adam's gone now.
It's just the way it's worded. I gave her a lift and she fucking won't shut up about herself. He's fucking yapping on about her job in her life. And I'm just sat there going, do you not want to know about me?
The more comfortable she gets, the more she's talking utter shite and gloats about taking the piss out of a girl who works with her. She went all in thinking I thought she was doing something good. Anyways, the more she was saying, I remembered my sister also worked at the same company doing the same sort of thing. More clues she gave away to who this girl was, and she dropped my sister's name. So by this point, we're at the bar. I'm seething, but I don't say it was my sister. I rack up a bar tab, and order random shit to the table and do a bunk. Left her 45 minutes drive from her house. Am I a cunt or am I absolved of these sins?
Oh dear.
You're an absolute gobshite.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad news, that.
You don't think anything he did was justified? If she's bullying his sister?
I've got to be honest with you. I think I stopped listening in the middle and missed that bit.
That makes sense.
She was being nasty.
I
and he
mean,
found out
you're
it
right, yeah. She sounds like a gobshite. And if she thinks your sister's a twat and you actually think your sister's great, you've got every right to be like, hey, do you know that's my sister? And you sound like the cunt for slagging her off. I don't know why you
Just
can't
bring it
just
up.
do that and be like, right.
Be a fucking pussy and be like, are you
Let's get
talking
a-
about our Libby there?
Yeah.
I'll punch your head in.
Let's get a big bar
out.
tub going on.
Get a big bar tub. We let you off there, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. I was expecting people to jump on it. I even left the
I
gap.
don't know, leaving a girl with money to spend and to get home on her own, like, I don't know, just...
I know she sounds like a dickhead, but you're leaving
She works for like
young
a
woman
sportswear brand.
45 minutes
Being
minutes
very
from her house.
secretive, isn't he? No details.
It's Serena Williams.
You think you would describe Serena Williams? If you were a date with Serena Williams, you'd go, I went on a date with a girl who works for a sportswear brand. You wouldn't go, I went on a date with a tennis player.
No? Nike.
No. So
I went on a date with a girl who worked for Nike. It's a cool job, innit?
Working for Nike. Seems
Yeah.
what your job is. In the sweatshops, it isn't.
She doesn't work in the sweatshops, no.
Right?
That's why he doesn't see any girls from Manila anymore. He's made a rule of that. No more sweatshop babes.
She worked at she listens to this actually. She works at the one in she works at the headquarters in Holland, under Holland, Amsterdam headquarters of Nike.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Does she?
She does. Sure. She's
That's a
cool.
sick
She's
job.
really nice.
Adam, I love her comedy. And I work for Nike.
She's a nice girl.
Yeah.
But she lives in another country.
She's
so
a high-pitched
can't be that nice.
bird.
it limited the possibilities, you know.
You seen doctors, is it a lie?
Limited the possibilities, and you know, so yeah. But she's nice.
Nice.
Difficult.
Adidas cool, you know.
No.
Girl
like,
works for Reebok.
Not even
I'm
50%
all right with it.
as cool as Nike.
No, if a girl told me she worked for Adidas, I'd be like, fuck off. Might as well be Gola girl. Get out of my
No,
DMs.
but hey, come on. No. Adidas, come on, lads.
No.
Nowhere near as cool.
Whoa.
Not even close.
Stinks of Newton Lewillows.
Oh, mate.
I've got
There's a very attractive Dutch lady who's like, oh, I work for...
It does though, Harry. And
Yeah.
look, we ignore it on you because we like it enough.
I've got a hook up in the footy boot department in Adidas, which is good. But aside from that,
Oh, where
Like-
are they Newton Willows?
It's one of those weird, things that like the brand the girl wears. Like obviously, like being like flashy brand, like someone wearing like Gucci or Versace is just an instant ick for me.
Yeah.
Like big logo.
Dior,
Ralph
Yeah.
Lauren.
What?
Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren. They're the sweatshop ones.
What's wrong with Ralph Lauren?
Don't like it.
Okay.
I
Cool.
wouldn't be into it.
I wouldn't mind that.
I
But
don't mind
Nike's
Ralph
good.
Lauren.
Yeah,
Adi-
if a girl
Adidas
turns
is
up with full
fine.
Nike Regal, not full Nike Regal, but like some gym stuff.
Shin pads.
Gymshark sound.
Monterex.
No.
Two skulls.
That's like, I bet you the girl who wears Monterex is dead sound, but she like pussy.
She punch your head in.
Is it?
Yeah.
She want
Girls
a
who wear
wife.
Monterex muffed
Pay
out.
for her dinner.
Don't know why. Fash
Do you want a wife? I already got one.
Under Armour, cool. Under Armour's cool.
Mate, Adidas
Puma? I'm not against that.
I'm not
Have
having
you
this.
seen Dua Lipa doing the Puma stuff?
No,
Yeah.
I've never. Why is that video 6 hours long, by the way?
Which one?
The one he hasn't seen.
What about Dua Lipa? Because the cameraman was in a trance.
No, the joke is like, I watched it for 6 hours.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
It's like 30 seconds long.
Oh.
It's a joke.
Yeah, Puma
I
sound.
tried to joke on your joke.
Especially because it's a cat,
I
innit?
apologise.
Like Puma, cat, pussy.
Sondaiko.
Don't call me that.
What did you just say?
Sondaiko.
Sondico.
We let them off at that. What did you just say?
Sondico.
Sondico.
I thought it was Sondico.
There you
It is
go.
Sondico, innit? Yeah.
Well, we've all... at least a third of us has been saying this wrong at all times.
Sondico.
That's all we know.
I think I overthought it.
I think I'd probably say Sondico.
I'd normally
You do?
say
I'm very
Sondico.
surprised you said Sondico.
What about Hummel? An Umbro?
It's changing the letters.
Your ma can't wear Umbro.
No one can wear them, bro.
She can't now.
This is me bed. Ignore that Umbro top.
Why would you say that? Mean, innit? This is me, babe. Ignore it, bro.
If I introduced you to a bird for the first time, if I started seeing a girl and she wore Umbro,
I'd text you.
I'd keep that hidden from you as long as possible. And then
How
if
old
she
is
was,
she?
What?
How old is she wearing Umbro? It sounds young, Umbro. A girl wearing Umbro sounds
Umbro's
like she's young.
student, you know, innit?
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
I kind of like.
Sounds like you're going a bit
Yeah, but
Doctor
you're a
Who.
student. I know you're not.
I'm not a student.
But you are. You're students are the goths.
Nah, if you're gonna wear,
Can I just say, I think Adidas has got a really bad fucking rap from
that's
this
because you're from
conversation.
Newton the Willows.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Some of the original stuff is nice. The
No,
actual-
No,
that's
it's
the
not.
most Newton the Willows.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
Some of it is nice.
You fucked it there, Finn.
No.
Honestly, and you're from Newton the Willows as well.
I am.
You're
Famously.
both. He is. You're
Welcome
both
to
from
the
Ali.
Scouse rules that are never written down, but every Scouser knows. Oh my God, it's so not Scouse. Adidas. That's available in all these shops in Liverpool. You know why it's available? Because Newton Willows come shopping in Liverpool.
I tell you what.
such a
I tell you what.
Fucking fact,
I
mate.
tell
It's
you-
a fact.
I tell you what. When we go out for lunch after this section's done, you point out to me every single person wearing Adidas, and I will go over to them
See if they're
and I will film me asking them a question, and you can hear whether they've got a Scouse accent or not.
That's going to be a mad lunch.
Do you know how many
break,
wall towns? We're going to Liverpool shopping.
Yeah.
That is what they
Go
do.
in Liverpool shopping. We're going to get some Churios. We're going to get our new Adidas
Here we
Originals
go.
jumpers.
Facts, all facts. Obviously,
We
if
know
you're
this
scouts,
city.
you know this. Purple bins, biscuits never get passed around. You never pass around a biscuit in Adidas. You fucking wall.
Like, do you know what?
Take your blue ribbon back to Newton
I'm not even
Willow.
saying like Adidas and Adidas Originals don't do nice stuff. I'm just saying I know the second I see someone in it that the chances are they're not Scouts, and that the chances are they're from Newton Willows or another one.
Lee Green.
You know, like that. You know, like that Patrice bit. Do you know, like that Patrice bit where
If
he
you wear
says,
Adidas, you have to leave.
you know, like
Get
that
out.
Patrice bit where he goes, like I'm like people from now. I'm gonna say China, but I don't mean China. I just mean countries the Chinese people come from, which is racist but also very funny. It's a great Patrice O'Neill joke. I'm saying Newton Le Willows, but I don't mean Newton Le Willows. I just mean places where people from Newton Le Willows come from.
If you've seen Patrice O'Neill's bit about Newton Le Willows, that's one of his best.
Newton Le
bits as well.
Willows,
Lee Green. Ellesmere Port.
yeah.
They all stink. Port Sunlight. Need I continue?
St Helens,
No.
all as
We get
far
it.
as Preston, really.
We get it. We get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah. Fucking Adidas. Movable
Nothing
biscuits.
wrong with it, but I
It's
would
also
never wear it.
Adidas.
What?
It's Adidas.
Adidas.
Same way it's not Nike.
It's named after Addy Dazzler.
I mean, it is.
Adidas.
So this guy's
It is Adidas.
This guy's left a girl 45 minutes from her house.
He should start taking women home 45 minutes from the house. If they're just walking down the road, grab them, put them in your car, and drive them home.
Even if it's not 45 minutes away.
Fact. Even if they're wearing, Monterex and they're lesbians. Get in here. I'll be your wife. Say that.
Oh, that what good timing. Are you hungry,
Are
Dan?
you hungry, Dan?
Fashaka get in the bootsy.
Are you a hungry boy?
No.
You've got a rogue one today.
This is good. Oh, by the way, if he doesn't eat this, I'm eating it.
No, we're
Dibs.
splitting it.
By the way,
Not even half a soup each.
by the
are we?
way, we should have headlined with fish and chips last week. It's the best it's ever going to be. We never matched it.
So Dan,
Introduce Dan.
Nice
Mason.
one.
Feeding this cunt. It's not Dan versus food plus Adam's lunch.
So Adam, Dan. This.
I need to taste it for you and let you know whether it's nice, and then
Right,
your
just
opinion doesn't
introduce
matter. Okay?
Least favourite fucking feature.
No, it's not.
No.
We introduced just a fish last week. Welcome to the real world, you fucking Homo sapien.
Sorry, everyone. That jingle's too loud on the board.
Okay.
Matthew, can we turn that jingle down? It's absolutely overbearing.
Regular the view.
Regular review.
Regular.
Regular review.
Because I got pussy.
This is Coolio's reggae.
Smells great.
Stop it! What are you looking at it for? That's what the hidden thing is for.
cloche.
You big fucking dickhead.
Introduce her.
Sit back there now and pretend you don't know.
Dan, it's fucking
Hurry
lovely.
up.
Right. Regular viewers know this part of the show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dan versus Food. This is Dan Nightingale. I host a podcast with him. He's a 42-year-old man with food phobias. There's a lot of foods he hasn't tried, and we make him try one or two of them every week for your viewing pleasure, and he decides whether they're edible, whether he likes them, or whether he hates them, like he always thought he did. This week, we've got a couple of things for him. First of all, we've got hot and sour soup from the Big Bowl Noodle Bar in Liverpool. The best hot and sour soup I've had anywhere in the world. It's one of my favourite things. And we've also got him a lovely Foo Young.
That's lovely. Dan,
Do you know
that's
what Foo Young
actually
is?
heavy.
Foo Young's like a cheese-based... I know it looks a bit mad, but it's basically just a big load of cheese with bean sprouts in. That's nice.
Bean sprouts. Bean sprouts.
sold that.
It's not welcome. Oh, cool. It's bean sprouts.
Why are you scared? It's just cheese.
I'll show you.
Shut up, everyone.
Should we have him have the soup first?
Wait.
He's a man.
Adam versus food. He wins again. He's 72 and oh, he loves everything.
No, wait.
No, he's
Ease
going for it.
yourself in with the soup.
Dan,
No, let him go for it.
you should try the soup first because you'll like the soup.
Right.
And that's going to make you sick.
The soup's gorgeous, by the way. Like, it doesn't get better than that. It will be hot.
Da-na-na.
Hot and sour soup.
I've only ever had tomato soup. It was like the worst bit of a pizza without all the good bits.
This is delicious.
We did have a soup week.
Low on it.
You had all the soups
Low on it.
once.
It's fine. It's not hot enough to need to.
I don't care. I've literally blocked that out. It's so bad.
Don't put that in there. It's been in your mouth now, innit? No, I'm gonna have that.
That's good, isn't it? That's good.
I mean, is that nice? Is it?
Yeah.
No, you've done this. Fish and chips went so well. Have you not seen the fish and chips one, everyone? Go back and watch that. Joyous. Bean sprouts.
With cheese.
Oh, with cheese. Good. Why can't you just put it on toast like normal people?
Oh, bean
You're gonna
sprouts
really
on
like
toast.
this.
It's like a dodgy omelette.
Yeah, it's egg in it.
That is an omelette.
There's no cheese in that.
Is it not?
No, it's just loads of eggs.
No, you still like it.
Is it really?
No, it's
It's-
cheese and bean sprouts.
It's eggs and bean sprouts.
No, it is egg, yeah.
It's a lot of eggs.
That proves it's in your head because you didn't mind it.
You were enjoying yourself there.
It's fine.
There you go. You like eggs?
Just an omelette.
Cool. Is this Chinese?
Yeah.
Is it Newtonley Willows?
No, it's Chinese.
Right. I'm not into it.
No.
What are you rating hot and sour
That's
soup?
not very nice, is it?
You're lying. That's the best hot and sour soup on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Ball.
It's very liquidy.
Soup in it.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if it was a solid.
Soup does get a bit liquidy.
And that's like a continental omelette, but more continental. The other continents.
It's just scrambled eggs. Well, it's
3
more
out of
omelette.
10. 2 out of 10. Enjoy your lunch, kid.
Nice one, kid.
Don't like it.
What did you think? What did you feel when you thought it was just cheese?
The taste, it's okay. It's all right.
So you don't mind eggs then?
I just think I'm allergic.
Also, you must have had an omelette at some point then if you knew it was an omelette taste.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've tried omelette.
Not a fan.
It's like that. I didn't like it.
Okay.
God, fish and chips was good, wasn't it?
Have you had it since?
No.
But we knew if we told you it was eggs that you wouldn't eat it.
Oh, thanks. Dan versus food. Fish and chips was so good. It's not. I get. It's not.
Can you
nice.
have another bit,
No,
please?
I don't like it. I'm gonna go and smash in Nando's like a fucking 17-year-old.
Food time.
Love you all. See you in a bit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's lovehoney.co.uk, and with the promo code WEIRD20, you get 20% off site-wide for the best sex toys on planet Earth and the best little lingerie sets and little outfits you can buy as well.
Valentine's Day's coming, and I want to do something a little bit sexual for my lady Laura. What do you recommend, mate? You know the company,
Well,
you know the
I
site.
recommend, look, women love coming. It's a fact, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of men struggle to make their women come, and then the women stop fucking them as much, right? That can often be an explanation as to why they're not getting sucked off, not getting to bum their wife. But if you get sex toys involved, it's more likely that the woman will come. And there's little things you can buy that can get you there. For example, the Sweet Romance Couples sex toy kit has like a bullet vibrator, a cock ring, like a butt plug. You know what I mean? It's got stuff that can help you get there. Like,
Imagine a lot of women are like, "Oh, men can't find the clitoris. What if I found it and then got it sucked with this?
yeah, the clitoral suction stimulator.
Anything that she could wear?"
There's stuff on the website you can find.
All right.
Yeah, lovehoney.co.uk and the promo code WEIRD20 for 20% off site-wide. It really is a game changer. Make your woman squirt. She'll like it and you'll love it. It tastes like juice. Wayne Lineker followed me earlier, but we'll get onto that in a bit because Liam Withnail's here. You look a bit like Wayne Lineker.
Is that how we're starting? You look like Wayne Lineker, one of the most reprehensible people online.
You just look a bit like Wayne Lineker. I don't
Why?
think...
What's Wayne
think
Lineker doing?
What? He has sex with people
With?
he shouldn't.
People he shouldn't.
I've heard a rumour from someone who knows.
Other people's
I've
husbands.
actually retracted it.
What you mean?
I can't say it.
Yeah, this is murky waters.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is
Oh
this
no,
a
it's
real...
not underage.
Not underage.
Ah, well, good.
Well, in
to
that
draw
case,
a
I
line
look
under
like
it.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Right. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Good follow, that, innit?
It is, yeah.
Glad you've got him.
Yeah, really good. And you said Mr. Jam followed you recently.
Mr. Jam.
Do you know who Mr. Jam is?
Nope.
Is he a Capital Radio DJ?
Yeah, he is. I know him from his Radio 1 Extra days, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was big into my 1 Extra.
I mentioned that I used to be his hype man, and Carl doesn't remember it. And I said I've got a picture to prove it, and I'm just really bothered that I'm having to sort of justify this, but I can prove.
Oh, I thought it was that one.
What do you mean?
You thought it was General Levy?
Yeah. The
Oh,
one who
where's
makes
my
the
picture?
reggae sauce.
Ugh. There I am. Hype man
Can I
of
guess?
Mr. Jam.
Huddersfield University?
No,
Ow.
on his tour.
Oh,
No.
yeah. He did a 12-hour tour with Mr. Jam. Yeah,
Yeah.
last year.
No.
Yeah,
What uni gig was it?
it wasn't a uni gig.
You want
Me
on
and
a-
Mr. Jam were on tour together, and it bothered me that he doesn't remember it.
No.
When
Yeah.
you say hype man, what does that entail?
I'd have to go on because obviously he was a DJ, but he wouldn't speak.
You'd have
Yeah.
to go on and just be like, he's great. Get ready, because he's dead good. No, you're not taking it seriously. He's a lovely lad. He's dead kind to animals.
He's got a premium Spotify, no adverts tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Woof.
And he's got 2 subscriptions so that he can mix them.
Clever.
That's the future of DJing,
and
isn't
this
it?
was recently.
This was, you're talking like
last September.
2013.
So since you've been
Oh,
a successful
2013.
stand-up comedian, you accepted this job.
I was a clubbing comic. Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you play, Adam? Where did you play? This is an episode of Would I Lie to You? Where did you...
The Hawthorns was one, I think.
No.
Oh,
It's a stadium. He's a humble but DJ, Carl.
He's a butt DJ, he's gay.
Lancaster. We did Lancaster.
Yeah. Well, that's the
we
one
did
you...
do a
stu-
university gig. We did do a Huddersfield uni gig. Yeah.
On the tour.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with Freshers Week.
It was Freshers Week, yeah, but it was on the tour.
Oh, right.
We did Lancaster, Huddersfield, Leeds, Durham, Cambridge, Oxford,
Two in there. Good.
Aberystwyth,
Harvard. Yale.
Quite the travel, that.
University of Wigan.
Syracuse.
Syracuse. Yes. Notre Dame.
Syracuse?
Rochdale Poly. London School of Economics. And your Mars Biff.
Yeah, it was fun, and it bothers me that he doesn't remember it.
What would you do? So pretend Liam is Mr. Jam because he looks
Well,
the
I'm
same.
sat here with 2 of the best compares in the UK, do you know what I mean? And they know what hype man it is. You know, when you bring in like your comedians on and that, you know, you're like, this guy, you know, he's been all
This
over.
guy.
You know?
This guy's one of my, not just a great comic, one of my good, close
Good mates.
personal friends.
Yeah. You hype up the comics when you compare them.
I don't ever give anyone any indication about who's going on. I do the opposite.
Don't give them any indication about not even their name.
No, I just point in a general direction and then wait for them to come out.
This can't.
Get out of here, you can't. No, I don't.
Some comics want like their CV done.
That's
very
American style.
Americanised,
Very
yeah,
Americanised.
You've
This next
seen this
act.
guy on the Jimmy Fallon show. If you watched the one particular episode he was on,
It has also been clipped online. I don't know if you watch Reels on Instagram.
Do you know
or-
who-
he
do you know
has
who doesn't want
written-
that? Robert White.
what?
Robert White wants the opposite of that. He doesn't want you to mention anything he's done.
Oh,
Nothing.
yeah.
Well, most British comedians don't.
No,
Yeah.
but he says it as a point. He goes, please don't say I've done Britain's Got Talent. Please don't just literally.
I'm similar to that because I don't want to introduce Robert White. So that's where we work well together.
Venn diagram there.
Wow,
Top-
that's
top-
a hype man right there.
Do you do Top Secret in London?
Yes.
So they like to introduce you like that.
Yeah,
They like
the-
to hype to their crowd because their whole marketing thing is this is where the famous people come and do their shit. So like when I was there at the weekend, they text me and asked me to go down in between doing my comedy store sets, and like he's like, this guy's been on live at the Apollo and Roast Battle, and he hosts Have a Word, which is a really big podcast. His name's Adam Rowe. Make it feel like they deliberately do it with everyone, including people who haven't really got anything to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr.
But in
Jam
the-
is on.
Yeah.
He's been on tour with Mr. Jam.
This fella's still working in a warehouse at B&Q, but he's doing quite well. Please welcome. Won't
He
say the
was
name.
working part-time during COVID.
In New York, they list your credits even if there's like they'll be like, you know, this guy's been on MTV and he hosts that, and they'll tell the audience the name of your stuff. And I think it's like a nod to say, like, you know, if you like them, go and listen to it rather than you'll know them from.
Yeah, but you should do it after the act's been on, right? Because if you give them all those credits and then they come out and then they eat shit.
As
I
they
think
often
American
do.
audiences like, oh, cool, man. He's good. I think in the UK, if you do it to the wrong crowd in the UK, they'll just go, who's this bollocks? Like,
Do you think it's easy
like,
to be
almost
a-
like, almost, I think a crowd would assume that you'd asked for it and that you were showing off.
Yeah. Do you think it's easy to be a stand-up in America? Because they're all so enthusiastic and happy, you know. There is less of a sort of like, come on, then funny man, prove it to us.
Yeah, no, there is that. Like, it's the audiences over there. I find they're different. They're not the same. They react differently, but they are more willing to. They'll tolerate a comic being shit for 2 minutes and won't. The comic won't lose the audience completely.
You don't have that here.
No, if you're bad for a couple of minutes over there, an audience has gone, nah, mate.
Even 20 seconds. If you fuck up your opening line, it's over.
Yeah.
I did some gigs in Reykjavik a few years ago, and it was really the only acts who really go over to Iceland are like big. They get like Ricky Gervais, John Bishop, and shit like that. So they had this comedy festival, and it was just like club comedy, and I was hosting, and I found out they'd never really had like an MC before. Like someone just coming out doing crowd work and chatting.
you're
to the
doing
crowd.
magic for the first
It
time.
was like they were watching David Copperfield with the most bottom of the barrel comparing available. You're a plumber. What's your favourite pint?
Because that is also encompassed in watching David Copperfield. He's poo. Me and
So
Carl
you-
went to
you-
watch David Copperfield in December in Vegas. We travelled all the way there for it, and it was it was quite a disappointment.
They would have rather been in Reykjavik.
It was hack magic, is it?
He has so obviously done his act for so long
Yep.
that he is so bored of his own words. Like, he literally says the sentence in this exact cadence. He goes, I lost my dad when I was 7. I cried. I was sad. That's how he says it.
If the show should be called "There Is a Big Thing" and it wasn't there before. That is what. See that? Not over there, is there? Over there. Now there's a big thing there.
You
That's
get that
all
with the old Jonglers acts though as well, don't you? Who haven't changed their set for 20 years.
That's what David
and-
Copperfield is now.
Yeah.
He's
You sort of though.
Name.
Do you know what though? There's so few of those still out in the wild that when you see one, I think it's gone full circle. You know, like I kind of like it because most comics now go, "Oh, you got to change your stuff and do stuff and put it online and stuff's got to evolve." When you work with the actor, you're like, "Oh, this is one of the ones that." They got to 1992 and went, do you know what? I've written a banging 20-minute set. And
Still doing
it's-
material about points of view on BBC. And
I kind of like it. I'm like, oh, wow. It's one of them. It's like a rare breed now to be like,
retro.
this is...
You're shaking your head because you remember when you worked at Hot Water, there was like one every
Blue.
few
Blue as well.
days, and Blue was so much worse for it. But like every week, there was 1 or 2 of them on for you.
Dead behind the eyes.
But they're all gone. Like, I don't remember the last... Like, I've got names in my head now that I haven't
few
seen
left.
for years.
And
Really,
also, some of them adapted. I'm not saying well, but a lot of comics have gone, okay,
tried.
cool, I can't just do that. I worked with a guy, this is within the last year, and I worked with a guy, and I found myself smiling, and it was because I was watching material that I had seen when I worked as a sound tech in the comedy club in Newcastle. And I was like, this is sort of so shit, it's magical. I'm like, I remember being in the sound desk going, oh, I'm so keen on everything, watching it going, that's brilliant. And here I am, and I'm not joking, that is 22, 23 years ago, watching the same bit.
well, there's the famous guy. I won't say his name.
No,
but
yeah.
Birmingham.
Maybe he did. He had the material. It was about meeting his girlfriend's dad for the first time.
Oh, no. He's Scouse.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, like, I think we can name him. I don't think, like...
yeah, okay.
It's Simon Bly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing the material so long about meeting his girlfriend's dad for the first time, and in the end, he just changed it to the first time he met his daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah, he
All
became
same
the
jokes.
dad in his own story.
Fucking hell.
Do you know my
Which
favorite?
is fucking kind of genius.
Do you know my favorite thing about that? Do you know my favorite thing about that story though? Is there was a night where he changed that.
And
There was a line in the sound where he was like, "That hasn't worked
yeah,
for a few weeks now. What is going wrong?" And then someone was like, "You should be the dad." And he's gone, "I'll try that." And then it started working again.
he took the week off after that. Went well, he took another 20 years off.
He's an old school London Comedy Store original.
Yeah,
He's one of the
yeah.
OGs.
No disrespect.
Karate
And
teacher as well.
it sounds like we're cutting him off.
He's a karate teacher.
Yeah, that's what he's ended
Be
up doing.
careful then.
What?
And a fucking, just a lovely dude.
He teaches us karate.
By accident. No, if you give my foot chop.
Listen, you mentioned me on your podcast. I'm going to come to yours and teach you a roundhouse kick. Yeah.
To your
on a
chin.
punch bag.
You should see the karate he did in his daughter's boyfriend.
Do you know karate is Japanese for empty hand?
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's just a slap.
That's why they do this. So you can see your hands. There's no
It's
weapons.
yeah. It means empty hand as in no weapons. You never have a weapon in karate. Unless it's gun karate.
Oh, gun karate. But you're not allowed to hold the gun with your hand.
Do it with your ass.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Same
get
hand.
shot with someone and he's pulled the trigger with his dick, you've got to, you know.
And karaoke means empty orchestra. The car is empty.
All Japanese words.
What have you been doing on your break? We just went to Nando's. Did you go to a library?
Carl got me word of the day toilet paper.
Oh, nice. Japanese.
I did get him a toilet seat, so. Dan, are you upset that we haven't mentioned the flat cap yet?
No, I've started wearing it a bit more regularly. I
Liam,
genuinely didn't wear it to annoy anyone. I kind of like it.
Liam, what do you think of Dan's flat cap?
Well, I'm from East End of London, so it's a classic
regular.
look as far as I'm concerned.
But you live in Scotland now.
That's right.
And you started stand-up in Scotland. Because I
Yeah.
remember comparing you when he was starting out. You must have started out similar time.
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preston
I met
Frog.
Preston Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat the Frog. Yeah, that would have been 2012, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
And I went to see your show at the Edinburgh Festival this year, and I loved it so much, and couldn't stop telling people about it. And I think the main reason I loved it so much is I think I finally found someone who's got more stomach problems than me. I think that's what it was. Because, like, mine is so bad. Like, me and Jack moved into a flat together this week.
Oh,
and on the
dear.
first night...
Do you have an ensuite?
The first 3 poos in the house were all me.
Yeah.
I'm living in a house with 2 other men. And that felt bad.
I'm always glad to speak to another fully paid up member of the Bad Bum Club because we live different lives to most people, and when you
The thing is, though, I
explain,
refuse to. So I live the same life.
no, but that's what I mean. But when
Yeah.
you explain your stomach problems to these normal freaks, they look at you like you're an alien.
These
But
once a day tourists.
What are your problems with your bum?
Yeah, give us like I'm comparing you
Right,
on
pull up the
at an
pew, boys.
IBS convention. This next
So
act,
IBS,
Liam,
please. What I'd give to have IBS. That's the baby shit that Adam's got, okay? Irritable bowel syndrome. I have inflammatory bowel disease. Adam's bowels
IBD.
are irritated. Mine are inflamed.
Wow.
We are not the same.
He has a
Alright.
syndrome.
Is
you
it
have a disease.
just that? Have you got Crohn's or what have you got? Like
It's called ulcerative colitis. It's very like Crohn's. It's
Right.
like they're sort of grouped together, Crohn's and colitis.
How did you find out it was more serious than IBS?
Well, I remember me and you actually at the Cardiff Glee sitting
Shitting
in the
together.
office, just shitting together, just swimming through oceans of our own bloody shit. No, just chatting about like how often we go for a shit.
Yeah.
And
Men
By the way, if anyone's going, that doesn't sound normal. It sounds totally normal.
And not just for 2 people with these problems. This is just
yeah, I mean, it's a standard thing to ask someone. But I'm really like going, fuck, like I actually don't really know how many times a day. And the urgency as well, the fucking,
Yeah.
I need to go.
But didn't you find out during a London marathon?
Well, so I kind of knew
Hang on,
beforehand. There had been some.
Just 1 second. Do you know when you edit this episode?
Yeah.
Can you make sure that the camera cuts to you having a really good squint at Finn's screen before you ask that question? Like you were reading it off a placard.
We do have a fact file here.
Sometimes we try to be professional, and it's almost like we're allergic to it. Like,
No, every time we do
And didn't you do that during a London marathon?
where'd you get the inspiration for your
Sophia, the
jokes?
sex robot?
Oh, do you know what? I'll be a shit producer. Liam, I couldn't give a fuck what you're going to say next week. Let's go to a break.
Love to call one.
London
So,
marathon, you fainted.
Well, the clues had been there a long time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was when me and you had our bum chat. That was way before the marathon. So there'd been years and years of like you just kind of see when you got IBS, or I thought I had IBS. You just go, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just a guy with a bad bum, and that is life. You know?
Yeah. Everything sets it off, just certain things, or is it just on the regs?
Well, that was basically constant. I guess it was slowly getting worse. I had noticed as well, like, I'm married and I realised living with someone and, like, you know, when you're with a partner, you really get to know their like, bathroom schedule as well.
Oh, we check in. Literally. Yeah, we do little like plop updates sometimes, me and
Why?
Lots.
It's so not sexy.
I know.
You
So he-
talk to your wife about pooing, and you do.
No. So here's the thing.
You just know their rhythm.
I don't.
I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't know if Cedric has ever had a poo in her entire life.
And that's why when I realised
What
there
about
was
the ones on
something
your
wrong.
chest?
Except for the ones on my chest.
Because I realised I did not know when my missus pooed. I just had no idea. And that luxury did not go the other way.
Right, she was fully
knows
aware.
before I'm going for a poo that I'm going for a poo.
Because of the yelping.
I'll just stand up and she'll look at me and go, "Oh, are you going for a shit?" I'm like, yes. How could you possibly know that?
But you can't have that attitude in your life. I'm sorry, that is. I've had that before, where I've been in a relationship and I stand up and they go, "Oh, you going to the toilet?" I'm like, "Yeah." Because I need to shit. Don't look at me like I'm making a choice and going, "Do you know what? I'm bored. I might just go and poo now."
Especially
Men
when
do
it's
do that though.
when it's 10 times a day as well. Like, you know, the disgust.
That's brutal.
Have you pooed since you've been here?
Well, no, I'm doing all okay at the moment. I'm on some pretty strong medication, although I did shart in the gym this morning.
Doing okay in the moment.
I
I'm
mean,
doing okay at the moment, but I did short at the gym this morning.
Well-
there's not many people on the planet
That'd be my
who
day.
take that
That's
as
a good-
I'm doing okay at the moment.
that's a good day.
That is the highlight or the low light of most people's decade, by the way. There's so many people on this planet who, if you said to them, name the worst moment of the last 10 years of your life, they'd go, "I pooed in my pants at the gym."
But it's all context, isn't it? First off, it wasn't like a full shat. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I did what they call the goblet squat, which
The
is
dirty squat.
it's kind of dicing with danger in my condition anyway. Do you know what I mean? I
you're
shouldn't
putting
be
pressure on the wrong places.
absolutely. And I did it. I went down. I went up, and then I felt it. It was just a little. And I ran and cleaned up and then went back and finished my workout.
Oh, nice.
You can't, you know what I mean? Listen, if I stopped the fucking clock every time I sharted, I wouldn't be getting very far in life. Do you know what I mean? It's a constant. I have a bad.
So what is anything you can do about it? Can you control it? Is it like your diet?
I'm on pretty strong meds, which do mostly control it, just the odd shart in the gym instant. But until this morning, I was shart free for about 6 months.
Wow. Do you get a little medal?
Yeah, I have a calendar on my.
Go to the meetings.
My name's Liam. I
30-day token.
haven't sharted in 6 months. Good to be here. Thank you. Thank
Have
you.
you got a Japanese toilet seat, Liam?
I would love a Japanese. Have you been to Japan? Oh, you've lived there, haven't you?
Well, me and Adam have got one, and it changes the game. doesn't it?
Toto.
Yeah.
Adam hasn't anymore, has he? Have you taken it
Oh
with
my
you?
god.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that done. Yeah.
You've left your fucking £1,000 toilet seat.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you need a spa and a plumber.
It's so good. Do you know what is underrated about the Japanese toilet experience? Is the in Japan in the public toilets when they play
Oh, unbelievable.
the loud like tropical bird sound in the loos so that you can fart away without it without being
Some
embarrassed.
seats have got that built in. You can play music and sound. So
So you're in a public toilet and you sing. You're like, wow, there's a bird in the cubicle next to me. He fucking stinks.
yeah,
I think that sounds nice.
It is
There's all
good because
kinds, mate. Get one.
I'll
I
just
don't
do
need that.
that.
though. I've got a Sonos speaker.
I'll
which
start
you
doing
also
that.
bought me.
I'll start doing that in motorway
Buy him
services.
that as well. I buy Adam everything, mate. Don't forget that, by the way. Ask Alan Neil Boxer.
Can we just go back to the London Marathon? What actually happened? there?
Our mate, who's a spark.
Oh yeah.
so I did the London Marathon 2021 and I shat myself.
Paula Radcliffe. Yeah.
Well,
Did you win?
You look a bit like Paula Radcliffe, actually.
I did win. I won the London Marathon, came first. No, I should some context. I didn't actually shit myself during the London Marathon. I shat myself after the London Marathon, 6 months after. No, it was the same day. I went for me and my wife went for pizza after, and I'd felt pretty bad. The whole day had been disaster. Because I didn't realise I was going through like a flare-up of this condition. So like I couldn't run for longer than 10 minutes without feeling like terrible. So I kind of walked around it. It took like nearly 7 hours. And then I went for dinner with my wife after, had a pizza, no problem there. And then I fainted, passed out. Like I'd felt a little bit sick, but I don't drink either, right? So I haven't thrown up since I last drank, which is 8 years ago. So I felt a bit sick and I thought, fuck, this is weird. Like, but I have run a marathon, so it makes sense. And then I just conked out. My wife was sat opposite me and she like caught me. Literally, she saw me go, she fucking grabbed me. She jumped up, she got a napkin and like dipped it into some cold water and started to like pat it on my head.
What an angel.
To bring, yeah, amazing, right? I was out for about 20 seconds and I woke up, no idea what was going on. You know, proper old school whitey. Came to her, my wife's just like holding me and she's going like, Liam, wake up, you fainted. And I went, I've shat myself. And she said, I know.
Wow. I'm worried now because I'm running the Paris Marathon.
Get a full checkup beforehand.
Yeah, but that's gonna take.
You're gonna
I'm
shit
have to
yourself
go and
after a
sit in a
croissant.
waiting room and speak to some cunt who thinks he's better than me because he's
Yeah.
got a stethoscope.
Yeah, yeah. It's either that or shit yourself in a bougie pizza restaurant.
With Carl dabbing your forehead. Lad.
I've shit
I
myself.
fucking know.
There's a blue roll over there. Sort it out.
Now that was a full. That wasn't like a cheeky little shart. That was a.
Was it a fully formed poo, or are you like a
Look, so I've not had a fully formed poo since I was 10 years old. So let's not.
I remember the last day I had a fully formed poo. The day Gerrard
did
found
he?
out he was definitely missing the 2002 World Cup.
What did he do?
He'd done his metatarsal, didn't he?
Unrelated. I wasn't like.
Yeah, I wasn't like, do you know what? Well, fuck this.
I didn't get the news and go, fuck, I'm going to curl out a really good one in his honour.
What happened the next day? Just life changed.
I remember like the next day I was like, fucking hell, my stomach's bad and it's never been good since.
Jack and Alan. It's just Penny, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mad. Oh, I love a solid poo, mate. Feels great.
I'm only joking. It's just a funny thing to say.
Yeah. We all love a solid
I
poo.
don't think he is joking though.
No. Your show in Edinburgh this year sort of looked at like essentially a more recent flare up than the one you've just told us about.
Yeah, so that was the start of things. The marathon, that was when I first went to the doctors, had a colonoscopy. Have you had that?
No.
Adam, you've got a bad bum. You need to get a camera up in there and find out what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
it should be
how
a
that'll
Patreon
help, though.
special.
Well, they'll be able to tell you definitely if you've got an actual condition.
And then I'll go, like, that would
Then
be
they give you
such
medicine.
Liam, it would be well, I don't need a camera up my ass to tell me I've got a bad ass. I've got a bad ass.
But there's different grades of bad ass.
I know how bad it is. Sometimes I need a poo, and I'm normally close enough to a toilet for it to be fine.
I am astounded that you have no interest in
Like,
finding...
I've never pooed myself.
You've never shat yourself?
No.
Oh, well.
Like,
That's your privilege.
yeah, like, I normally get there. Like, I tell you for a fact, by the way, though, my arsehole has got, like, a toilet radius detector.
Oh, they all have.
And
Oh,
it
yeah.
knows when I'm close to a toilet.
Yeah, that's
So, like,
everybody's.
when I get close to a toilet, my arsehole goes, this'll do, won't it?
We need enough.
Let's hope the Paris Marathon route isn't anywhere near a toilet then. Because
Like, it just goes, should we just box it here? Like,
And-
the bathroom floor's good enough, innit?
And do you ever just not quite make it then? Like you're in the toilet and maybe
He's done that a few times.
a bit...
He's spun and tried to throw it in.
Yeah,
because I'm
once
counting that as a shit yourself.
poo on the bathroom floor. But I'm
But you bed now?
Yes.
That's the improvement.
Poo anywhere that you don't 100% decide where it goes is shitting yourself.
I mean, it created like an arrow pointing at what I was aiming for. Like, yeah. Yeah.
You enjoyed
Like a
the
crescent
poo
moon.
shaft? Dad's loving the poo shaft.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago when I lived with my dad's.
Yeah.
And it was about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Two of them.
And actually, and
When I live with me dads.
I thought it said at me dad's. When I lived with my dad's, Mike and Barry, they're in love. Yeah, I got in and he heard me come through the door and I was just hammered drunk and I went to go to the toilet and just like did this. Like, I just like spun my ass as I got into the bathroom and just let it go.
With his jeans on.
I shat with skinny jeans on in uni as well, drunk, really drunk, walking home from my
But
girlfriend.
I don't think it counts as shitting yourself as long as you get your pants off.
No, come on, Adam. It's all
Don't
about...
shit yourself. It's not shit near me. Otherwise, that's every poo.
But
so wherever you take your pants off, that's not
That's
shitting
my-
yourself.
That's my home.
wherever I lay my shat...
I've not shit myself. I meant to poo in Asda. Took my pants off.
I'll show you this.
Have you got a card?
So I've got one better than a card. I do have a card, but I also have my key. This is my
Is that for Gringotts?
this is my
What
Gringotts
does that key do, Liam?
It opens every disabled toilet in the UK.
No,
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. It's called a radar key.
We've got one in there.
I'll go open it up.
It's not locked.
It's
Yeah, there's no lock on it. Doesn't open ours.
see, that's how good the key is. No,
Have you
it's-
ever opened a disabled toilet and found a disabled man in the disabled toilet?
How dare you? No, it's
Oh, when they're occupied.
yeah. There is a different mechanism for when you're occupied, but it's for train stations
Why
and
do you have a
Starbucks and
disabled
McDonald's.
skeleton key? Who gives you that? The mayor.
The mayor of Shitsville.
You got the keys to the shitty. That's the best thing I've ever said.
That's mad. How'd you get that issued? How many of them exist?
Was that a joke in your show?
It is, yeah. I wasn't going to mention it, but Adam did just nick a joke that he's seen in my show.
That's the best thing you've ever said.
I was about to say, like, if that wasn't a joke in your show, it needs to be a joke in your show. It's just a joke in your show.
How do you apply for that? It's like a blue badge, isn't it?
It's not a the Crohn's and Colitis charity. When you join them, they just send it to you. If you've got Crohn's or colitis, don't use it to just find somewhere good to do coke.
Everyone looked at me then.
That's mad. What else do you have skeleton keys out for?
What do you mean?
Is there any other things you can get that for?
Like having a wank?
No, but like, is there any other ailments where you get a free key?
I think there's a lot of ailments where you have where people shit themselves a lot.
I would also imagine that a lot of disabled people get given that key.
Yeah.
But I think there's an urgency because most disabled toilets will have someone that works there who will go, "Oh, cool, I'll get you the key." But this ailment means that you haven't got the time to be like, Claire, could you?
You ever been questioned on it when you've like gone in?
No, you do get funny looks though. Do you know what I mean? Like
shitty filch.
the best time I used it was at Edinburgh train station when there's two disabled toilets and I went to use one and the guy in a high vis was like, "There's someone in there," and I went, "Oh, can I use that one?" And he went, "You need a key," and I was like, "I've got a fucking key," and he went, "I've never seen it before," and it was the keyhole was in the wall rather than the door. It's like like a magician's fucking bookshelf. You click it and the door just went and just opened up. The most luxurious shit of my life, all 4 seconds of it.
You've changed my world, Dad.
Oh, and he was like, "Oh shit, you've got the key."
He was honestly, it was like he'd met like a VIP.
Chosen one.
It's like a Nando's black card.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I can't have a Nando's black card with my condition.
No.
Is
the
anything-
real
You don't have
tragedy.
Nando's. What foods can't you have?
Well, it's like depends person to person. Spicy food is basically out though. I mean, anything that's going to upset your tummy is not going
I
to work.
just roll the dice, mate. I am so lucky. I'm quite glad I've got my bum now.
I do. I mean, I take risks. I have had Nando's, but then I regret it for 4 days.
4 days? Yeah, that.
If every time you had Nando's you shat blood, you would think about it twice.
Wow.
Yeah, twice, but I'd still have it.
I'd probably go lemon and herb for the next one.
But then after 6 months, you go, fuck it. A bit of blood never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Jalapenos do that to me now. Jalapenos are done for me. Can't have them.
Yeah.
Weird.
What?
Yeah, if I have a jalapeno now, my ass the next day is in bits. It's
Such a mild chili as well.
Just anything else from farming.
Oh, I don't know when they go through you.
Yep.
They've got a little bit of a
Yeah.
hurty bum on them.
Do you have all the chilies?
Yeah. It's just if I have that on a pizza or something, the next day I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Jalapenos. Weird.
Ramen, I've had to chuck ramen as well. Can't have that. Even non-spicy ramen. It's basically fart juice, and that just fucks up my tummy.
I think you're ordering the wrong ramen.
Can I have the beef fat juice?
Have you been? I mean, you've been doing stand-up a long time. Have you ever had? Because sometimes I worry. Like we're on stage for age, especially on tour. I was like, we're doing an hour and 10 minutes or whatever. Like usually the adrenaline just overrides it.
Yeah. Dr.
But like,
Showbiz.
what if you just had to go, guys? I'm going to call a break now that no one wanted or expected. I've just got to go and do a plot.
I nearly had to do that in Corby. So Alfie opened for me and got straight off from Corby, and I did the show. And the second I walked on, I was like, "Oh no!" And the show took me 48 minutes that night. A show that was running at about an hour and 12. And I got all of it out. I was just on
All of it out.
1.5 time. And another time, I was about to go on at Jason Cook's Comedy Club to close the gig. And he's hosting, and he's like, "Are you ready for your next act?" And I was at the side of the stage, and I had to just run. And I ran past the tech and went, "You need to go and tell him I've gone to the toilet."
Because it was just about to happen.
It was just coming.
So that has never happened to me, weirdly.
He had to vamp. Yeah.
But I had, when I was starting out doing one of my first Red Raws, I tried to slip out a sneaky fart before I went on, and it was a bad one. And then my name got called, and I had to walk on stage with a little bit of poo in my pants.
When you're
I had
already
a fucking
nervous.
belter gig as well.
Oh, really?
And I thought, fuck, from now on I'm
you
going
don't
to
want to
have
make that a ritual, do you?
That's my lucky shot.
Finn, in the fact file, do we have anything that's not poo?
What, for Liam?
But before we get to that, is
Pete
there
Adams'
a
interest.
worst moment? Like what was like?
So the show is about, I had to spend 2 weeks in hospital because it got really, really bad. And they were literally like, we might have to take your stomach out and fit you with a colostomy bag. So that's what the show that Adam came to see I did at Fringes was all about. Was about those 10 days in hospitals and all different stories about, you know, shitting yourself and new diet and all stuff. So that was the worst. I mean, that was the bad one, you know. The doctors sitting there going, if this doesn't get better tomorrow, then we're going to have to operate. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was the worst
But it
one.
got better tomorrow.
It got better tomorrow, and here we are. But I mean, I still have it. It could happen. And so when I shouted at the gym this morning, like I can laugh about it, but there's a little bit about it that's like this could be the start of another fucking bad sequence of events. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah, man. Did you find an answer to Carl's question?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff we've got here.
shoot.
What? Just
We never used to
tell
have
him a
research.
fact about himself.
Since Harry Robinson's
Tell
turned
him a
up.
fact about
Is that
himself.
what you're asking?
No, like
Do you think that's what the research is for? To tell the guests things we
That's
know
how he
about them?
does it.
Liam, you're a Gemini.
I am a Gemini.
Oh, Liam, I saw you went to the Pizza Hut once and had a fight with Ross
What are
Kemp.
the chances of me getting that right?
What do you think the research
1 in
is for?
12.
I'm just-
No. I want Finn to answer this.
I thought
I
you'd bite.
understand it's for us to have some context, which is what happened before, and I highlighted something for Colin. He went, "You did the London Marathon, didn't you, Liam?"
Right.
Finn, are
want
you
me to do
potted?
that? No.
Are you potted?
No. I've driven it.
Have you been on the
Have you got
Lebanon
any
herb?
other prep, Finn?
Yes.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, shall I just tell Liam some facts about himself? That'd
That's
be good
what it is,
podcast.
isn't it?
I'm
Tell him
interested
about
to know
being a
what
Gemini.
facts come up when
You're
you.
a big West Ham fan, aren't you?
I sure am. Oh yeah, I've got my West Ham keyring as well. That doesn't get me into anywhere particularly. But if I want to go and see a load of shit, then that can help.
Any stories about the Red
Yeah, have you
Arrows?
ever done a gig where the Red Arrows were about for some reason?
A gig with the Red Arrows.
Yeah.
Good research. This really.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Apparently the Red Arrows flew over a gig where you were bombing and
Well, no, I don't know what that is.
Harry and Finn are both getting fucking sacked, by the way. Liam, you mentioned before that you haven't drank for several years.
Yeah.
What caused that?
That was sick.
See, Finn.
man. That was so sick.
Listen to the guests.
Because he was so pissed he forgot he was in the Red Arrows. Liam, get out of the play. I've shat in here, mate.
Yeah, what? 8.5 years. 8.5
Was
years
that
off
like
the source.
a health decision, an addiction decision,
oh.
do you know what?
Addiction.
I don't like addiction.
Yeah. No, I drank every day for about 10 years. And I drank to get drunk, like basically every day as well. So that was when I was starting stand-up. So I remember being backstage. Just how long ago this was.
how old are you, sorry?
I'm 34.
Right.
So I was
Oh,
backstage.
so from young then? So like at late teens then you started that?
Started drinking.
As in like to get drunk every day, that's late teens.
Oh,
isn't
like
it?
15.
Oh, wow.
15 would be like regular drinking, not drinking every day.
Yeah.
And then from like 17, 18, drinking most days, yeah, to get drunk. And I remember early days, like backstage at the stand again, Ramesh was doing the middle. So that
This
was,
is to date it a little bit.
and I was so fucked that they had to have, the stand staff had to have a meeting about whether I was allowed on stage, because they were like, this guy's asleep and he's supposed to be on in 10 minutes. And they woke me up, I went on, and again, had a fucking belter of a gig. So that's why the next 10 years after that, I turned up every gig shit-faced and with a shirt in my pants.
It is funny, isn't it? I've done thousands of gigs. How few times in all of the thousands of gigs you've done, considering how much booze is consumed and sold at the venues we're doing, how rare it is to have a comedian properly pissed. Like, it doesn't happen that much. I can remember the times when I've been at a venue going, oh, they're drunk. Or like it's not that many, considering most comics like a drink.
Yeah.
And it's such a boozy environment. And basically, the staff will get you free booze. If you go, can I have a pint? They'll probably let you have 4 or 5 pints before someone goes, hey. Like it is kind of rare to see a comic be shit-faced.
I had 4 pints before the late show at the store on Saturday. So I went and did the early show at the store, went straight to Top Secret, did 2 sets of Top Secret, and then had about 2.5 hours until my late show set closing the late show at the store. And I went to pub with Ishan, Vittorio, and George Zach, and had 4 pints of Guinness, and then. But
you could pass the comedian sobriety test easily, couldn't you?
My rule was never more than 4. Like when I was drinking,
What?
my rule was never more than 4 before going on stage. Generally, so
Oh,
because
I've done-
4
I've
was
done
like the
more than
cut-off
4.
point. Yeah, I mean, I broke the rule all the fucking time. I had a problem, but
My rule was never more than 4. Did I ever fucking listen to my own rule? Of course not. But I had the rule.
Classic addict, though, isn't it? 4's the line.
absolutely. No, I regularly. Did you ever do like drugs before going on stage?
Yeah, I have done, yeah.
I did ketamine before going on stage.
That to me makes so little sense. It's unbelievable.
At Eden Festival. And
Obviously not a lot of ketamine.
No, it was just a line of ketamine. Never more than 4.
Whenever I've done it, and there's always been some dark. It's never been planned. It's always been like there's a night out that's gone on too long, and I'm like there's a gig the next day or something. You're on stage, and in my head I'm like, there's a constant like noise in my head going, you're on coke, you're on coke, you're on coke.
Yeah.
Like it's not. People go, oh, you do it, and you feel dead confident. On stage, I feel confident normally, and you feel tuned in to what's going on. The few times, and I've not enjoyed any of it, and I would never, like, it's not to be done. You are weirdly aware of it. It's almost like you just crank up a little bit of anxiety in you.
Have you seen
I
the Robbie
didn't
Williams
enjoy it.
documentary on Netflix? The new Robbie Williams documentary.
Go on.
It's like mapping his life, and he said he's on stage in Leeds and he's fucked up, and he said he felt like everyone could hear his thoughts, and he said he forgot everything he meant to sing, and he said like it was like the worst moments of his life. Like it looks awful.
Being on Ket on stage, it's not like that because it's not like a voice in your head going, you're on coke, you're on coke, you're on coke. It's more like a voice going, the universe is folding in itself and you're going to squeeze yourself into the shape of a tiny box. Oh, there's 100 people looking at you.
Wow.
Didn't have a great gig.
Joey Diaz, the American comedian, says, because he does all sorts of drugs, and he's like, I never go on stage on coke because you've got no soul up there. He's like, takes your soul away.
With booze, you're like, hey, it's like there's a confidence. There's a blurred confidence to booze.
It's
where
a
you're
false
like,
confidence though, innit? Because everyone thinks they're very funny on booze, but you are not as funny as
I saw a compere at Baby Blue, who was drunk. I didn't realise until I watched him compare, and it was in the 3rd section. Been boozing all night. I think I might have turned up in the middle section. And it was an okay crowd, but he hadn't totally got them. And they were a little bit rabbly. And I only realised when I saw him put someone down and lose his temper with someone, I looked back and went, oh, in the break, now I realise he's a bit pissed.
Yeah.
But I hadn't clocked it until the lack of judgment of what was too far to say to someone. Like you could see it, and it was the booze in him going, nah, like had that flare up, that like lack of control. And it was a really cringy moment. I don't know if anyone knew that he was pissed, but I knew him well enough to go, yeah, you're fucking pissed.
I used to, when hosting, my way sort of around being pissed would be, first section, I would only talk to people on the left-hand side of the room. Second section, I would only talk to people on the other side, so that if I forgot who I'd spoken to, I wouldn't trip myself up and ask the same person, what do you do for a living?
on
Or
stage in the second half doing that.
But I remember when I gave up drinking, hosting, and in the second section, doing a callback to someone in the first section, and I went, fucking hell, I can remember stuff. This is good.
Yeah. Scary.
Absolutely mad.
Should you have a break?
Yes.
Feels like
Feels
a natural.
right, doesn't it?
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Time to tell you about our absolute favourite sponsor, Supreme CBD. And if you go to supremecbd.uk and use the promo code WORD40, you get 40% off. Now, look, There's a lot of research out there. You can go and have a look into it yourself. CBD can help with all sorts of stuff. I use it predominantly to help me with my sleep. It can calm anxiety, it can really relax you, and that's what I use it for. I use these. I use the jellies. I have 4 of them about an hour before I go to bed, and it doesn't half improve how I sleep. Do you use it yourself, Daniel?
I don't. I might get into it though. They taste amazing. I've tried a couple, really good. Laura, my wife, swears by CBD. It's helped her a lot.
Jump on board the hype train. See if it works for you. I can't tell you how much it helps me. It's been a massive benefit, and I'm made up that I'm board as a sponsor. SupremeCBD.UK, promo code WORD40. 40% off.
Site-wide.
You're having a laugh.
Everything. That's the lot.
What?
Get on me. We're back, aren't we? Do it. Come on. We've all got Stockholm Syndrome, and now we want you to do it.
I want you to do it.
Part 4 of 4, ladies and gents.
Why have we got to do like halfway between my voice and yours?
I don't know. Just in a good mood. But you're pissing on me chips.
I was thinking recently, have Israelis got an accent?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you show me what it is?
Show. I know what it is.
I know an Israeli. Sphere. Shout out my mate Sphere.
Yeah. It's like,
What?
it's like, it's all that, isn't it? Yeah.
That sounds Jewish. But she sounds Israeli. It's kind of, it's a bit Middle Eastern.
Call him that.
She's Israeli.
Steve McClaren.
442.
She's Israeli. She's the coach of FC20.
We get Arsenal, maybe Liverpool. Teach Liverpool.
Finn, have we got any prep?
We have. Are we ready to give some advice?
You got some facts about Liam that you can tell him?
I can if you want. Got some
Liam is an Israeli.
I've heard you've got a podcast called Enjoy an Album.
I sure do. That one's true. That is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a plug then.
We, me and Christopher MacArthur Boyd review a different album every week and talk shit about the person who made the album, whether they be good or bad.
What's your favourite album?
Favorite album ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, come on, that's a ridiculous.
Oh,
question.
okay, top 2.
Yeah.
Go on, go.
I'm a big Radiohead guy, so like In Rainbows
Oh,
of Radiohead.
In Rainbows.
Yeah, that was a big one for me growing up. And then I don't know, Queen is Dead, The Smiths maybe would be if I had to choose. But that's a hard question, you know.
Yes.
You haven't heard Luke Combs' latest as well, have you?
What's your favourite album?
What?
What's your favourite album? then?
Orson's self-titled album.
It's got No Tomorrow on it.
Yeah, of course.
Course it if your favourite album's by Orson, it's got to have No Tomorrow. Let's go to a rave and behave like a trip. It's only
What's your
'cause
favourite
we're
album?
So in love. What is my favourite album? We were just saying when I was at uni, This Is It
I'm only
by
joking, by the way.
The Strokes was fucking cool.
Ah, mate. And they're so good live. His voice is insane.
No, I saw him last year. It was
I
awful.
don't know if it's my
I saw them
favourite.
last year and they were great. Where did you see them live them?
At Glasgow Transmit.
I saw them in Lytham and they were fire.
I mean, it depends how pissed Casablancas is. He was shit-faced at Transmit.
He wasn't pissed. It's quite
He
a
was-
Tory festival. This.
Yeah,
was
he
just
was
like-
Transmit was bad, wasn't it?
He was standing just and he
Have you
kept
seen vids?
kept
Yeah,
getting
it was
distracted by a seagull. Wow, look at that seagull up there. We're like,
His voice sounds like he's pressed play on a.
This is a bit pothole in the kettle blackout. Whoa!
that was in my show actually. Yeah.
Oh no, they were great. He was his voice was. Yeah, great.
What's your favourite album?
Um,
Don't do a joke like I did.
no, I really like Abbey Road. And
heard of it.
also,
But who's that?
I've got a soft spot for Hosier's debut album.
Oh mate, it's on our house loads now.
Yeah, it's a really good
Sexy
album.
man.
Yeah, but other than, I don't know. I don't want to be cringe because the Oasis albums aren't that good. It's the songs, isn't it?
But they're on the albums.
Yeah, but I mean,
Let me get
there's,
the album
there's not the best album of theirs is the first one. But some of my favourite
Finn's
songs were
holding
later ones.
vinyls up to his ears going, shit.
In a few years, are
I
they
like
going to
the
go?
songs.
Are like young people now like going to be able to do albums? Because I've
No,
stopped
they
listening
already
to
don't.
albums.
They already don't because
I
Spotify.
go,
It's
the people are
EPs
going to be
a
like,
lot.
"What's your favorite playlist?"
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
My favourite album is a playlist, basically. It's Now 68. Like, Now 68 is the best
I'm
now.
on it.
Can I
Name
date? Can
3
I
songs
can
off
I
it.
date now 68?
You'll
2005.
You won't even argue with me when you see
It's
this.
not. It's later.
2009.
Oh,
Can you name 3
oh,
songs
what?
off
Yes.
it? You're not joking.
No.
Do you know anything on it?
Read them out.
Right. Track list number 1: Leona Lewis, "Bleed in Love."
Keep
Rammer.
bleeding.
Number 2, Take That, Rule the World.
Can we have in-game reaction from Adam for every one of these
Number
tracks?
3.
Take that. For
This
the audio
is a
listeners,
banger.
he just went, ooh.
Number
This is a
3,
banger.
Kylie Minogue, 2 Hearts.
Banger.
It's not what
4,
you want, is it?
Mark Ronson featuring Amy Winehouse, Valerie.
Absolutely.
Wow,
Of course
okay.
it is.
We're cooking.
5, Sugar Babes About You Now.
Yeah.
Kanye West, Stronger.
Shit.
I skipped that one. He's a Nazi.
It's shit anyway.
Craig
Great
David.
guy, though. Great guy.
Craig David, Hot Sun, brackets Let's Dance. Beautiful Girl, Sean Kingston.
Yahweh too beautiful.
What track's
Now that's an Israeli accent.
What track's that? 8.
You're so fit, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah. There's loads of bangers on there.
We haven't done Now 68 on the album podcast yet, actually. I have
It's
to,
the best
I
album
have
of
to
all.
submit it.
The other side opens with Hey There Delilah. Hey There Delilah's on the other side.
Playing White Tees, mate.
I
Plain
don't know
White
who's all
Tees.
these.
Oh, I went to see them live I was reviewing them for a radio station about the time that came out. And they played that song second and then half the audience left.
That's like Chesney Hawkes, isn't it? He plays the one and only twice. Once at the start, and he's like, I get it. And then he plays it in his own
I went to
encore
see
as well.
James and he sang Sit Down first. And I was like, what are you doing here, fella?
Yeah.
They've got a few, though, haven't they?
Yeah, but yeah, everyone's there for that. It was at a festival.
Yeah, but they ate it.
I don't give a fuck.
Get it out of the way. I mean,
Loads
Radiohead
of
never
those
played
big
Creep.
ba- Yeah,
They don't
loads
play
of those
Creep.
big
They haven't played
bands
it for years.
hate their big hits.
I went to see Paul Nutini. He didn't play some of his bangers because
The big bands have a different. They have a festival set, which is like it's almost like the difference between like a club comic with a headline set and then doing an Edinburgh show in it. If you go and
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
them on tour,
Yeah.
they'll give you some of their album tracks and they'll basically go, "This is our favorite stuff." And then if they do like Reading or Leeds, they go, "And here's some of the hits that we
He's-
want."
that
they've
waiting
got to
your
play
long
Hey Sit Down because all the dummies who were there, just because they happen to be playing the festival, that's the only song they know.
Yeah.
Best live gig I ever saw was Radiohead in 2003. It was when Hail to the Thief came out, and I was so into them at the GMX, not the GMX. What's the other one? The MEN. Fucking unbelievable.
I saw
So good.
Prince. I saw Prince at Hop Farm.
That's sick.
And he did 2.5 hours. Unfortunately, this was at the height of my drink and drug phase.
You don't
So I
remember
took
that.
some very potent MDMA, and I don't remember. I remember, like, you know, the sort of mini memories you have after a big session. I remember like flashes, maybe of a 2.5 hour set. I reckon I remember 4 to 5 seconds of Prince.
That's
That's most
R.I.P.
concerts I've been to, though.
That's
I
not
haven't
good,
got a
though.
problem.
If you only remember 4 to 5 seconds of the 9 hours that you made us watch Luke Combs, we're having fucking words. Because you look like you got at least 5 hours. Every time I looked over to Adam, he's like, yes. Never seen a man so fucking happy.
I only had about 4 beers at that, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was drinking
You were-
water and Diet Coke and shit.
So
Because
into
I wanted
it.
to remember it.
Jerry Cinnamon, not so much.
No, Jerry Cinnamon. I know he was there. Because I've been told.
It was there.
But you're not a big gig goer, are you? You only went.
I
Was
am
Jerry
now.
Cinnamon your first one?
Yeah, I've been to see him twice. I've been to see Luke Combs twice. Been to the Arctic Monkeys twice.
20 seconds of gigs.
And that's it. Oh, no. I went to country.
So you are a big gig goer now.
7.
He is.
Yeah.
7 gigs.
He likes 4 artists, and he's seen most of them 3 times. Stinks of the tism.
How do you deal with gigs and your tummy problems, though?
What do you mean?
Well, do you have to go poo at the gigs?
What do you mean?
Isn't as bad as you think.
No, and like I've got no problem pooing.
Even when he's
Job
dancing
done.
to Jerry Cinnamon.
It's been a pleasure being here, boys.
Like there's always a toilet.
Yeah, but like, so, you know, you're watching Luke Combs for however long.
Yeah.
Do you have to run out of the gig and go to the toilet and come
If
back
I need
in?
a poo, I just go and poo, yeah. Just hope he doesn't sing me favourite while I'm pooing. And if I do, I force it out quicker, wipe up quicker.
I know that there's 3
Risk is skiddy.
hours of show left. Because he does a
Another
lot.
2 seconds of memories.
Just big long shows. That's not a bad thing, by the way. You want your artist to
No.
get bang for your butt.
Wrong.
I go to a lot of gigs, and I could do with most artists doing cutting
90
off.
minutes max.
It depends.
No.
It depends who. You know, Prince 2.5 hours.
No, Prince
sure.
do 7 hours. I don't care. It's Prince.
But yeah, even
Like-
bands I like after the 90
Combs
minutes.
is better
I'm
than
like,
Prince,
fuck, I
though.
would like to go.
What
home
about
now.
stand up? What do you think for stand up? Because when I go and watch stand ups, once we're past an hour, I'm like,
45
getting
minutes.
fucking
Any longer, and I'm
drifting.
Yeah, even on stage, you know.
Music's different, though. Like if you go and see a musician
You can
Then
zone
often
out.
you're going out after it anyway to go to a club with music you don't want to listen to on.
And you can zone out to the musician. You can, I don't know this song, and then I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you feel shortchanged when a gig's like 50 minutes. I've had that a few
And then
times.
90 minutes for me. Jose did like a bit over 2 hours. I was like, right, yeah, I love you, but this is like, okay.
Ross Noble used to do
Just leave.
like an hour and 40.
No, because the best songs at the end, aren't they?
That's definitely too long. But like, and a comic doing an hour and 40, an hour and 50, you're like,
No
oh,
break.
dude, come on. No, just
That's mental. Who's Ken Dodd used to do 4 hours?
Yeah.
yeah.
But they knew
Sad
they were
about his
going
dad's dog, by the way.
instead, you know.
He's
I
like-
would want to do some pretty strong MDMA to see Ken Dodd. How long was
You'd
Ken
have to-
Dodd
you
on
could
for?
only remember 4 seconds.
You'd have to now.
Just less than a minute.
I would actually. Would you not want to kind of, if you found out Ken Dodd was doing 4 hours across the road, would you not be some kind of perverse interest in going?
100%. Oh,
I'd be
yeah,
there.
100%. I'd like to have seen Bernard Manning in the
dead,
Embassy Club.
Yeah.
I would like. I don't know.
I don't
Like,
mind all
there's-
long stuff.
As a
like-
comic, there's things that you will never be able to see again. I'd have loved to see fucking Joan Rivers smash it. That would be amazing.
Yeah. But Chappelle does like 2 hour sets as well.
We
doesn't
saw one
He
and
did like
Hot
3
water.
and a bit. Hot water.
he? Yeah.
he
That's
just
crazy.
didn't stop. And he wasn't always doing comedy. He was just sometimes going, what's happening? It was weird.
He's just on the stage for that amount of time. He's not constantly trying to do bits.
Yeah.
He's just talking and philosophizing and asking people questions. And then he'd go, "Here's a 5-minute bit," and it'd work. And he'd be like, "Right, there you go." And now I can do whatever I want again for the 15-minute period.
yeah.
And it was fascinating to watch. Like, if you're a fan and a comedy fan, you'd like, it's intriguing. But like, there was people in there going, "We just came to the new Mercedes night on a Wednesday."
There was people walking it. I'd say from the start to the end, there was maybe a quarter of the people left.
Wow.
But at one point, like, someone like was like sheep. The first time someone sheepishly got off to leave, he was like, "By the way, I'm going to be here for ages. And as you're leaving like they are now, I'm not going to point it out or pick on you." He was like, "I don't judge you if you've got, a babysitter or a train to go and get go. I'm just going to do me. And as long as there's people still here, I'm going to keep going."
yeah.
And we weren't going anywhere.
So someone broke the seal, and he went, "Nah, it's fine."
Yeah, and then I'd say,
And then 40 people went.
Because at the end, it was just like we just sat in a room with Chappelle, just talking. It wasn't even like you were watching him anymore.
Yeah, but I bet you'll remember that gig for the rest of your lives. Like on your deathbed, if someone goes, "Remember that?"
That was
Chappelle
so
night?"
much more memorable than going to see him the next night at the arena.
100%, yeah.
Did you remember more of comedy then?
Huh?
You remember more than 5 seconds of comedy?
He doesn't get bladdered at shows, so he doesn't really go and watch.
Oh, was it
comedy.
because of the booze?
Yeah, yeah.
And also, I don't
It's
really do that at gigs anymore because I just like it's never 5 seconds. But like when I went to country, it's like a festival that was like 5 hours. It felt like the Luke Combs thing, where there was so like loads of support acts. I went to watch the Zac Brown band, and I only remember maybe like 4 or 5 of their songs properly. And I loved it, but like I was pissed by the end of the show.
So Jerry Cinnamon was your first gig.
Yeah,
But what about like you've done comedy at festivals and stuff? Would you never like nip
I
out
haven't
and-
done loads of that.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you when you went to see Jerry Cinnamon?
2 years ago.
That's crazy. You've never
Also,
been to
Liam, I never went to see bands when I was doing Leeds Festival or.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Did you ever stay the weekend though and do the gigs?
never did
and-
the week. I just drove in, did the gig. Sometimes I compared the whole day, but I didn't venture out.
Yeah,
Oh,
you were a gig goer though, weren't you, Dan?
I'd
Like
have
you
to
do, and you do raves and that. So it wasn't like you were.
It wasn't a
averse
massive
to
gig
it.
goer, you know. We went clubbing, but it was very different. It's like fucking midnight when you turned up.
Yeah, Dan likes a
have to-
boogie and a pill, doesn't he?
I did 30,
Likes a body pop, man.
33 gigs in 2022. I went to.
I did like 15. Which is not bad. I did like 15
Yeah.
bits of live music last year.
There's a week in April I did 7 gigs in 8 days. It was
Doesn't that get
tiring.
boring?
Yeah, it was tiring by the
It's
end.
like your hobby, though, isn't it?
The last one we finished with Dua Lipa, which was a strong finish.
What a pig.
Should we
Christopher
do?
MacArthur Boyd, funny
Yes.
cunt,
Yes.
very funny cunt.
Yeah, his special's just coming out as well.
Oh
so-
really?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go and check that out. He's a very funny man.
Are you doing anything
I
with
like
your last
Christopher.
show, film wise?
Yes, just finalising it, but that should be filmed before the end of the year and put out. So it's
Keys to the Shitty by
It's-
Adam Rowe.
When you see that,
co-writer.
Can I point out that Finn told you a fact and it led to 10 minutes worth of chat?
Well, there you go. You're not sacked after all.
Well done, Finn.
what was the fact?
You've
He's got a podcast.
about albums and then it's got us the music chat.
Oh, good fact, Finn.
Thank you.
You're not getting Finn. You're not getting sacked. He'd forget to do it.
Should we do some have a words?
Oh, should we do it acoustic? It's time to have a word with Adam. No, that's not.
And Carl and Finn. Carl and Finn.
this was gonna be the whole podcast. Now it's just the final 10%. I love a bit of cunnilingus. Right, these are anonymous as always. Send them in to haveawordpod@gmail.com. This was from an anonymous lady. I need you to have a word with either me or my boyfriend. I've been with my boyfriend for nearly 2 years now. He's the love of my life. We live together and nobody makes me laugh like he does. However, he has a whole Twitter account dedicated to following thick women in all sorts of bondage positions. OnlyFans models.
Does she mean chunky or stupid?
It's with 2 C's. And it's 2 capital C's.
Well,
Stupid women.
Just from now on, Finn. Just make sure you specify that. 'cause I was
Also,
thinking-
they are mutually exclusive. No, they're not mutually exclusive, sorry. Thick
I just want to know what you meant, Carl.
This feels a little close to home, this one.
It
Keep
feels
going.
like you, Dan.
Dedicating to following thick women in all sorts of bondage positions, OnlyFans models and porn stars doing things he has never asked me to do. He thinks I'm being overbearing by saying I think it's weird. Is this normal male behaviour? If so, why can't he use Pornhub like the rest of us? That's from Laura Nightingale.
How does she
Bruh.
know he's got it? Why
He's
is he
watching
told
all these women doing things he never asked me to do. Like, leave him alone.
Why is he told he's got a...
Yeah,
no,
surely
Why
if you've
does
got a
she
fake
know?
Twitter account, the whole point is that you don't show your partner. How is he? She's.
Does Laura know about yours?
Oh, she does now.
I'd love to find that, more than anything.
More than any. More than see the,
I
to see
changed
the
it.
likes
Yeah.
on that act.
Oh, please.
The likes.
Someone who's
My
far smarter
my
than us,
likes
find
are
it.
like my best of.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
what I
love
want to
it.
see.
Yeah, it's your now 68.
Now 42.
You are a beauty.
Someone who's smarter than us, please find it out. Matthew.
I changed my handle for when I got found.
You got found?
No, I was like,
You
was
made
your-
it funny.
I,
What
no,
was your
no,
old
I
handle?
just my old handle. I was like, right,
Oh,
I've got to be kept. You know what happened?
what's your old handle?
You know,
Tell us the old one.
I can't. It was just cringe.
Tell us
But
it.
no, but it was just something. It was something like, oh, I can't remember.
Big Daddy 14.
But you know when Adam was putting all those clips out,
Did you retweet one?
he was like, Ivan, and I like obviously there was a run of them, wasn't there? And whenever I leave my Twitter on my wanky Twitter, it just mayhem. Like I open my phone up, just open Twitter, and all of a sudden it's fucking tits.
Do you
And,
leave comments below all the videos like, you okay today, baby?
yeah, that looks good.
What you up to? Want to get to know me?
I'd like that.
Is your profile picture a selfie taken from like here?
Dan, please tell us what your old handle was.
I can't. I
Have
genuinely
you come
can't
up
remember.
with a
But
like
I-
a porn pseudonym?
I put one in place so that when I got caught, you'd be like, "Ah," like I
Is
know
it
it's
just Twitter
coming.
or is Insta as well?
I haven't got a wanky Insta. No.
I'd have thought that is more suited.
No,
Twitter's
because it's
got
not
videos.
full on porn, is it, on Instagram?
Also, like
Yeah, okay.
my wife doesn't give a shit about Twitter. I think I don't know. She really cares about Instagram. She loves the grum.
The what?
The grum.
It's what she calls other people's pussies.
She's a
Loves the
lesbian.
pussy.
Um,
How active are you on this Twitter? Do you follow people?
yeah.
Do they follow you back?
Do you follow more people
Are
on
you
that than
invo-
you follow on your actual account?
Yeah. 100%.
Are you involved in like a porn circle? Is it like
What's a porn circle?
It's a porn straight line, it's just him.
like you all follow each other and
Do you have a tweet on it?
yeah? Are you known?
I do when Adam's got videos he wants.
Have you ever tweeted from that account, like typed stuff out? Ever?
Yeah, this government's got to go. I've got post-nut clarity. Tories out.
It's defo deflected.
Have
by
you
the way.
though? Have you?
Because sometimes you see those porny tweets and then you click and you read the replies and there are like guys replying to them saying,
I'm wondering
is that
whether you're a
you?
reply guy. Are you ever putting like, wow, tits?
Hello, gorgeous.
Keep saying
Hello,
it.
gorgeous.
Oh my
Happy
God.
Tuesday, love.
Fucking hell, she's naked. It'd be amazing if you just commented on the video. I fucking hope they're married. This Willie's going right in her fucking mini. No, I have never commented or retweeted on purpose.
What's your picture?
But one video of Adam's was for a very brief moment retweeted to a load of porn bot accounts that follow me.
What's your
Can you
profile
imagine
picture?
the panic?
There isn't one. You what?
It's just an egg.
Yeah.
I just love the panic in
It's just, I
Dan's.
just want to watch porn on my phone, and Twitter's so good at it.
I just love the moment after you accidentally retweeted Adam's video. The fear that must have gone through your.
Are you doing it? No. Why?
What?
Just do it. Just do it.
No, it's better for me than just you two knowing. Better. Just what were you saying, Lee?
You just thought of an evil joke.
It was a great joke that deserves to be said.
But you like your career? You like your career, don't you?
It's not. Oh, it wasn't bad.
Oh,
It's just very mean.
To me?
no.
Well, that's fine. But that's fine.
He was gonna say. He was gonna say. The picture on your account's got an egg as well, hasn't it? Because you're bald.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't it.
Oh, wasn't it?
I guess
It
if
was,
it
yeah.
wouldn't. Oh, my God. Who are you? Oh, my God. No, I couldn't see that. Dan doesn't even know he's bald. Couldn't call him an egg. He doesn't do my eye. I don't
So
do his head.
how would you feel, I guess, if your partner then said to you, I don't like you having this wanky Twitter? Because that's what this lady
It
is
would be
saying.
weird because she's very understanding about me. Like I'm like I've got a high sex drive. I'd like to have sex with my wife more. We have discussions about it, you know.
I think you're answering a different question to what I said.
And part of the
Yeah, I'd like to have sex with my wife more. Okay.
What if your wife found it? Well, I want to fuck her more.
so she's like, yeah, you can watch porn. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's
all right.
isn't it?
But I don't. But Twitter's just basically phone porn for me.
No, but you've got a connection to them. You could talk to them. You can't talk through porn.
No, but some of the porn on Twitter, which I have seen before, I've never followed any of them, and I've never created my own little private account, although I kind of do want to. Some of the porn on Twitter is just porn. It's just like, you know, like we put like a stand-up special out and then you clip it up. Well, it's like you know, subtitled gangbangs.
How long are we talking?
Just
Some of the
best 10
accounts go to
seconds.
half an hour.
Do you think all the old porn stars are going, fuck, to be a porn star these days, you've got to do clips, you've got to do subtitles, it's all this extra work.
In a podcast. We should start a Patreon for our tits.
They have, haven't they? Only
There's a podcast in the US called Plug Talk, which
I've seen this one.
yeah. So there's a lad called Adam22, and his wife's called Lena the Plug,
Oh yeah, they bum it in.
and they get a porn star on, like a female one, and they interview her about sex work, and then they bum her head off and put it on Patreon.
But there's also the ones where he watches his
Get
wife.
wellied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's only recent because there was an episode where, like, apparently, I don't know whether this is all true, but this is what I think happened.
God, it's great that you've done your own research for this bit. Isn't it? Amazing, very professional.
So, like, there was like a female porn star who come on and was like, why doesn't Lena the Plug ever get to get bummed by someone else? And he was like, I don't know about that. And she was like, well, you get to fuck me later, and like you get to fuck other people, so why can't she? And he was like, do you know what? Fair enough. So then she picked like the biggest fella with the biggest like absolute fucking womb bruiser that she could find. And then like it was all over the internet that he like let his wife get absolutely fucking done in by this fella.
The guy fist bumped him midway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fist bumped their ass with his fist.
And then they did like The Bachelor recently. They on their Patreon, or it might be on OnlyFans, but on their like thing, I think it's Patreon, but it might, I don't know. They did like their version. They did their own Patreon special, and it was their version of The Bachelor, and the winner just got to go and bum his wife.
We should do one of these. Matthew, put the wheels in motion. We've had a special
It
idea.
was blind date, and no one won.
Mad that. No, Jamie won.
Jamie Hutchinson won.
He won your prize.
Yet the girl I matched with is now with Jamie, but that didn't happen on the night, did it?
No.
No, but the wheels started in motion.
So what are we saying to this lady then? Were we saying that she just needs to kind of let him get on with his private
Back
time?
the fuck off, love. What?
I think she needs to let him do it. If she knows about it and she hasn't got an issue.
If he's
anyway.
messaging them, then maybe, you know, that's like, I guess you could say it's a bit inappropriate, do you know what I mean? But like, if it's just a different vehicle for looking at, what's the difference between Twitter porn, Pornhub, porn magazine in the bush? There's no...
Almost none. Just email back. I'll speak to her when I'm at home.
Okay. Right. This next one is from Cam Stevenson.
Is this the last one?
This is the last one. Nice. Hey up, lids. Have a word with my...
I know I did it.
Have a word with my mate Harvey. His morning routine consists of a 40-minute shower.
Keeps drawing trains.
His morning routine consists of a 40-minute shower, which starts off with him sat on the toilet with the shower on hot for 15 minutes because he likes the steam. He then sits down in the shower, cross-legged, and,
Like a woman in a film who's seen someone get murdered.
washes his hair and feet. He then stands up.
Jesus, hair and feet. John the Baptist.
He then stands up and washes the rest of himself. He then sits back down for a bit longer to rinse off and sometimes has a lie down. To top this off, he doesn't get out of the shower stood up. He slides out of it like a slug onto the bath mat to dry himself off. Maybe you need to have a word with me.
He's got a Twitter account,
He
this guy.
dries himself off on the
You
back.
can't wash your feet before you cock. You get athlete's bell end.
Have we had one like this similar to this?
I don't remember one like this.
I'm running too much.
Maybe you need to have a word with me for overreacting. I don't know. But this just seems like some proper Nancy psycho behaviour to me. All the best, Cam.
How did he find out?
So with
He's
the
opened the
bathroom
bathroom door and his mate's wiggling like a little slug across the floor.
If you've got a central heating system that just heats up the water as it goes, and it's not one of them big fucking tank things that empties out. I used to have a flat where if someone stayed over and they just had too long a
You
shower,
used all the hot water.
the hot water was gone, and you were like, "You fucking knobhead." Apart from that, you're like, "What does it matter?
It's a power shower, isn't it? Power shower.
Let the man
Power shower.
slide
Power
around."
shower. Sit on the toilet. I will. So what I'll do is I'll turn the shower on, then have a poo.
Right.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's then it's the temperature it needs to be rather than waiting at 10 seconds and it's a bit steamy.
Oh, 10 seconds.
It's a level of control that these boys can only dream of.
Yeah. And then because like I like to get I like to get a shower after they do a poo. You would be fucked, by the way.
Do you know what? I know another comic who's told me this, that every time they poo, they like to have a shower
Sloss?
after. It wasn't Sloss, but
Another one?
yeah.
Well, another clean person.
They said they only poo at the end of the day and then they shower immediately after. The
The
admin
life of
involved-
Riley, mate.
Brendan Riley.
That's where the saying came from. Let him do it. That's his private time. Shower time. Why'd you care?
You're saying it as if it's me?
Yeah, Finn.
Unless
Stop caring about all
unless
these
it's like
things.
7 a.m. and you only get a shower for work, then hurry up.
Oh, that's irritating.
Stop being a slug. But let him do it.
Yeah, that's fine. If that's what we're all
What's
saying.
your
But what if it
What's
was-
your average shower? You've got long hair. What's your average shower time? You're quite long. When we shared a bathroom in Nashville, you put a good 20 minutes in.
Probably 15.
I would say, look, 10, 15 minutes. Just, do you know what I mean? Depends whether or not I'm washing my hair.
I'm anywhere between one song and two songs.
That's mad.
Mate,
What are you doing for all that time?
No,
40,
I can do
45
it pretty
seconds.
quickly. If I'm not washing my hair, then, what
That's
you
including washing my hair. My hair's not like
Yeah.
short. Like
How long
I'm
do you do
growing
the
it at the minute.
How long do you do the shampoo in for?
Like I'll get in the shower, wet my hair, put the shampoo in, wash the rest of me, and then rinse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you meant to
Life
do
of
Are you
that.
conditioning?
3 minutes? No.
Right, yeah, you'll need to if you're going to long hair. What about when this guy goes to the gym? Is he wriggling like a slug on the fucking pure gym floor?
Listen, I don't know how this fella knows about the slug thing, but I think as long as you're slugging on your own and you're not bothering anyone else, it's the goblin thing from last week.
Yeah.
You went here for that. Some fella runs around the house, calls it Goblin Tuesday. He's acting like a goblin. He's not hurting anyone, right?
that
sounds
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, a man.
I'm into
Slug
that.
Sundays. Yeah, that
It's
sounds
It's just
great.
a man.
Do you know
playing
what?
Again.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all just try this slug thing because you never know. You might feel like, fuck, this is actually a really good way to start my day, pretending to be a slug.
I think it sounds like you'd poo on the bathroom floor, mate. To be honest.
I respect men who play.
Yeah, he's just playing.
He's just having fun, clinging on to his youth.
There you go. Wallace
That's a
agrees.
podcast, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wallace knows as well.
Fully up that.
Liam, tell everyone where they can find you. Anything you got coming up and you want to talk about, go for it. You've got as much time as you need.
At Liam Withnail on Instagram mainly. I don't really fuck with Twitter nowadays now that Elon Musk has ruined it. But I'm going on tour. The show that you came to see at the Edinburgh Festival is touring from March, starting Glasgow, going to Liverpool, Manchester, Soho Theatre, Birmingham, Brighton, bloody everywhere. Starting March, going for 2 months. So it's called Chronic Boom. It's an hour of jokes about me shitting myself. There is a little bit of storytelling in there as well. But yeah, I mean, Adam's seen it and
The best thing I seen in Edinburgh last year, and it was just the best thing I seen. Very surprised when it was not nominated for the main award up there. Thought it was silly. I'm on tour, and I start again this week. AdamRowe.co.uk/tour if you want to go straight there, or you can just put AdamRowe.co.uk and then click the tour button, whatever you feel is like the easiest way to get there. Loads of dates. I think there's 33 left, including the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool, which has sold about 2/3, which is just a banana sentence, isn't it? because it's not till May. Very excited to get back on the road. I have been bored, and for the past week I've been too busy, and I'm excited to just be too busy again because I'm better when I'm too busy because Christmas time was shit. Dan?
I'm going.
I had a bad month.
It started out as promo and just got too honest. It was brilliant. Come and see me because if you don't, it doesn't validate me as a human. I need you just as much as you need me. I'm doing a year of comparing Dan Nightingale and Fiends and the CCC in Chester. Come and see me host and ad-lib and riff with some of the funniest cunts I know. All the tickets for all the shows are at dannightingale.com.
We've got a song this week.
Is it from the Scouse Band?
No, they're going to be another week.
All right, okay, cool.
This is an alt-rock band from Southport called Slick Cupid. And this is their tune, Save Me. It's a bit of a heavier one, so if that's your jam.
Oh, it's
give it a
totally right,
listen.
Jam.
Is it goth shit?
You'd call it goth shit, yeah.
So yeah, it is, yeah.
Appreciate it, Liam. Bye, Felicia.